At least on my end.
What
You
happened?
got it twice.
Yeah, well, I don't have a real good excuse. Well, I have an echo here.
Yeah, King is putting out a big echo there. King, I muted you for a second so we can
Oh.
try to hear JG.
No, so what happened? Here's my excuse. I was out working today, and I got home about 5 o'clock, and I was tired. I'm in a 3-piece suit all day. It's hot, it's humid, I'm sweaty. I said, you know what? Let me crash for an hour or two, and then 3.5 hours later, I wake up and I'm 30 minutes late to a live stream I helped put together. So it was great.
Yep, I kept saying, well, I hadn't heard from him yet, but I'm sure he's gonna.
Unbelievable! I did not expect to. I mean, 3.5 hours, is it considered a nap, or I went to bed?
Right.
I don't know.
You're done for the night, huh?
Pretty much.
Is this?
Yeah, so
Hey, Bam, does this remind you of any place that you used to live at?
Oh yeah, sweet Indiana. Look at there.
Sitting on the front steps, sitting on the front stoop in Indiana, man.
Yeah. Back home again.
It's good when it rains. It's good. It's good when it rains.
Indiana now.
Sit out here and you don't get wet. Yeah, until September 26th, I got a flight back to Saigon.
Nice. Well, hi, Bill. Hi,
26.
Bruce.
I paid $416.50 for a flight, one stop to Nita, and then Saigon. Can't beat that.
It's a good deal. I'm thinking about swimming back to the Philippines.
See, what I don't understand about YouTube, what I don't understand is I'll make a vlog on a hot dog stand in Chicago and get 20,000 views. But I'll show a 5-star Mexican restaurant in Mexico City and get less than 200 views. It doesn't make sense. I'll do a stupid ass video about Captain America shield in Vietnam, just a little short, and within 1 hour it got like 1,300 views in 1 hour.
Kingsley, if you want to talk, you can just
people want to see
mic on and off, but I'm not trying to mute you for being mean. It's just the echo is so loud. Seems like we add somebody, your echo gets louder.
What was making? It was making where I couldn't talk because it was slapping me back.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was like if we added somebody, it get even more. Like it calmed down when he put his headphones in, but then it got crazy again. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean a lot of people pick on that guy though. I mean because
you got an echo still.
I didn't hear an echo yet.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah, it's still there a little bit soft.
Yeah.
Quiet. You must need a hearing aid, right?
Turn that shit down. How the hell are you, Bill Pruitt? I was thinking about you the other day.
How you doing, Bill?
Yeah.
Because I have the Oklahoma Killer or something over there.
Oh, okay.
Haven't seen him around
as
much.
He's got a few haters.
Who,
Bill Pruitt?
Or the
he's
another guy, regular guy.
No, the guy we were talking about, the regular guy.
Regular guy.
He's got a few haters.
He's got a lot
of he's talking about dating in the Philippines.
Oh man!
And they're saying some of them are saying he's attracted to young kids and stuff. I mean, in JLB, that guy from Australia, idiot. So he did a whole show on him and stuff. I mean, but the guy's just out videotaping and walking. He's doing like walking vlogs.
Right.
I mean, then like I said, he's paying these poor families to interview him too. So that's actually bringing a lot more subscribers.
Sure.
I like Scotty Boy. He's a bit nuts, but
yeah, he's good.
All right.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. When I was in Vietnam, he didn't even know who the hell I was. I was up at that hospital with a lot.
Okay.
And he let me come up on the stream.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I saw Philly Willie in the Philippines is doing some kind of live about who's the biggest tool, Scotty Boy or the other guy.
Okay, so JG, you're streaming on a Bam. You may as well unpin that link that you got up there, and and
Do
pin.
do you want to start a stream, Shooting Star or JG? Either one of you?
I thought I started the live.
You just
Well, you did. You're just running off of mine, right?
Yeah, that was actually going to be my question. If we could start all our own and join together.
Oh,
You could.
And, is that? Can we do that? Everybody join?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
we can
Yeah.
stream up to 6
Jake-
streams off of
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
JG, when are you going back? When are you going back?
I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to figure it out.
Hmm.
I'm trying to retire next year,
Welcome in, Mark King.
and I feel like,
There you go.
That's over there too. And
if I take a vacation and spend a bunch of money now, that will take, a month or two out of retirement. So I'm thinking about it. Because I look at tickets. I looked at
You
them
guys got to
yesterday.
quit putting it. You
gotta quit.
got to
what?
quit putting it off, man, because eventually you're putting off going, man, because you keep putting it off, and next thing you know, you're not going at all.
No, I'm going.
Yeah.
Specifically because of days like today where I have to wear, a 3-piece suit when it's 90 degrees and humid, and I don't want to do that. The tie feels like a noose to me, and I want to get out of the noose.
I remember those days.
Oh God.
But I was looking at tickets, from New York,
Hey,
direct,
Brett.
$1,400.
Oh
Really?
wow.
I
I'm going
was
to
taught.
Saigon for 416.
I was
Mine
taught
was
in-
$82
82 to the 50s.
because of the miles I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I could do
And-
that too. I could use
Yeah.
my rewards miles.
Yeah.
I
Plus,
don't
I'm
have-
going from Korea,
Hey
so
Brett. Tell Marilyn to fucking unblock me, man. Somebody on her channel blocked me with a wrench.
Hate when that happens. That's
yeah.
why I took away all the wrenches. Nobody blocking nobody.
Mark the Savage King, welcome.
Yeah. By the way, you guys are not hearing an echo.
We still got it.
Oh, why is that? Yeah, I'm in another area.
You don't have a
Yeah, we got
YouTube
it.
tab open or something?
No, I got everything turned off in my house. I'm just
Yeah.
wondering what the hell, because
Well, the,
I even
well, the fridge wouldn't cause the echo, so I will leave that on.
yeah, I'm just I'm in the other part of the room now, so I'm like away from.
3,400 round trip. Woo.
Dang,
It's less
where is
now.
that from?
It's less now.
That's double mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, and I thought mine was bad.
yeah.
Well, he's
Come
actually
on,
coming
man. How
from.
can you beat 416?
Yeah. But I love, yep.
One stop in
just-
Chicago.
Holy moly.
Yeah. I like for flying out of Chicago. That's really what we do. We drive up from Indianapolis, drive up to Chicago, get on the plane there. Saves me a bunch of money.
Is it direct
Yeah.
though, or do you have
Well, I was
to
originally gonna-
layover?
No, one stop in Japan. I was originally going to leave the end of August, but then they jacked the ticket prices up by 300.
Yeah.
So I changed it to September 26th. Now it's locked in. I bought the ticket. It's locked in now.
Yeah. I usually have at least a stop in somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Either Japan,
Well, one stop in Japan is not bad.
Singapore.
Yeah. And usually I'm flying out of Los Angeles.
Do you have you ever flown on the Philippines Airlines?
On the what?
Philippines Airlines.
No, well, it's always been Korean Air, but I never went to Philippines direct from California because I've always have to stop into Korea.
Sure.
So I just
You
pretty
had to
much
ask
did
that question,
Incheon.
didn't you,
What's that?
I said you had to ask that question about Philippine Airlines, right? Last time when I was coming back, they held us. I flew from Bangkok to LA.
Uh-huh.
They held us for 4 hours at the transiting center there, and they wouldn't let us go through customs or anything. They took our passports from us and held them. I've never had an airport
Philippines
so
did
that we
they?
couldn't go through on our own. Yes, Philippines Airlines. And then they had us go on the tarmac on a bus to the other plane. We went through TSA
Some
3 times. It was
Oh man.
Yeah.
it was ridiculous. I'll never fly with them again, ever.
Wow. I flew this time from well, I went from Jinsan to Manila and then Manila over here to Hawaii, and I didn't have any problems with them. Just the guy I sat next to was shady. Other than
Well, I
that,
figured out why they did what they did.
what is that?
Because once you go through immigrations, they have to pay a tax on you. But none of us went through immigrations. They took us like the back door to the other plane, so they didn't have to pay any taxes on any of the passengers.
That's shady.
All right.
For some reason, BT thinks I could be a good Papa-san, but the truth is, though, you know, like a good drug dealer, you can't smoke your own shit. So I wouldn't make a good Papa-san.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so from New York, like I'm literally 5 to 10 minutes from JFK, so I would have to go from there. And I
Yeah.
hate layovers. So
Oh man.
The
now they finally
cheapest I've seen out of New York was Qatar, and they stopped in one time in I think Dubai or someplace.
yeah, but it's just crazy. And plus I have POW points too.
Hmm.
POW
Oh,
points,
wow.
the rewards points.
Hi, Joe. If you guys don't know Joe, she's a Filipina in Canada, lives in Canada. In case you guys aren't familiar with her, she's cool beans. Most of the time,
Yeah, hello, Joe.
99% of the time. Oh man, Sean just came in the building. You know it's a good live stream when Sean's here. We're official.
Brother Sean.
I got the hookup. I got the hookup for Joe.
Yeah.
There's this older guy
We're
lives in
streaming on
Buffalo.
3 channels now.
Awesome.
He's got a $500,000 house in Buffalo. He's got an LDR in the Philippines that he went there for a week, and he didn't even get to sleep with her. And he's sending her money every month, big stuff. And
Sounds like a
he's
good
looking
deal.
for a Filipina. He's looking for a Filipina that wants to live in the United States. His name's Raymond. He goes by RMA 1958 as his station.
Oh yeah, I know that goofball.
Yeah,
What
he's an
is he?
older dude, kind of chubby and shit. But she's in her 40s. He's like late 50s, early 60s, heavy set. RMA in 1958. He came all the way to the Philippines and met his LDR, and she made an excuse that her mother's in the hospital. She's got to leave. She left him.
Yeah, I didn't think he was quite right.
Something wrong.
He's got to be the biggest simp.
Oh man. Hey, you know, if he's trying to build a house for somebody in the Philippines, you know, maybe I know somebody that needs a new house.
Got someone in mind, Bill?
Well,
Yeah.
I'll make her up, and he'll never chat live to her or nothing.
No, the thing is he won't give up on this LDR, man. After what she did to him, he still thinks she loves him.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know a guy like that. He's been ripped off by his LDR, and like
Jeez.
Unfortunately,
he knows.
there's a lot of simps in the world. That's all.
He's pretty well to do, you know. So Joe's right in Toronto, right across the border from Buffalo there.
Yeah, I feel like I
Jeez.
belong now. I got my avatar up.
They should go out for dinner, you know, see what happens.
Wow.
There you go.
Jeez.
See,
Well, in
that's the
case
deal.
we
He
haven't
doesn't.
said welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to check out the different channels in here. Who fell off?
Oh,
Oh,
so Jay-Z, what?
JGE fell off, huh?
Yeah.
Jay-Z fell off.
Man, what happened? He was
Well, my battery's about dead anyway. I just wanted to come up here and let you, just watch the progress of his channel, Bam.
Yeah, I'll
How he
check
got
him
it to grow. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't even have to do like he did, but just watch how he progressed in the last 3 months, and
Yeah,
and you can see what's
I
going on.
appreciate it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a recipe for success from what I see.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. He was telling me about this.
yeah, a lot of people that do, like Ken called it, poverty porn or whatever. And they go around to those areas. They get a lot of views.
Yeah. Yeah, because the funny thing is, like, he was talking, like, that one time I met up with him, just, he's like, I was like, what are you thinking about doing while you get there? Because, he was like, kind of doing stuff, talking about it. And then he goes, you know what? I might just go and just go to poor places and, look, do stories. And that's what he's doing.
There you go.
Yeah, and it's paid off for him. So,
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was good talking to Bruce. It was good talking to Ken. It was good talking to
Good
JG
talking
and
to you
Sam.
too.
Yeah, we
I'm gonna
appreciate
I'm
you
gonna
coming
I'm gonna get out of here and do nothing. But it's Friday night, so I might end up
Hey,
going to Chicago.
Welcome to Indiana, huh?
hmm
yeah.
Let me see if we get. Here we go. I'll bless
Sit
you.
around.
The Publius to Biscum, the Spiritu Sanctus.
Uh-oh. It
Yeah.
looks like a Bud Light can to me. I don't know what you were drinking.
Definitely not Bud Light. Okay, adios, amigos.
All right, we'll see you next time.
All right.
Yeah.
Take care now.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Philip.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Welcome in.
Yeah.
I never say his name right. Anybody want to try it?
Let's see. Sloss Pearson?
Yeah, I always have to have my wife say it because
okay.
I'm gonna mess up it. What's up, Sweden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the man, the legend himself.
Oh, his
Big
name's
Kevin.
Lars. Okay. Hi. How you doing, Lars?
Oh, Lars. Okay.
That's easier to say.
Yeah.
Tropical Tim in the house too. What's up, Tropical Tim? And he's back.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Right.
What is going on now?
What happened?
I went to plug in my light because I was actually playing with the idea of putting the cam on, and I don't know what I did. I guess I exited Google Chrome.
Yeah. Touched it too
There
much.
you go.
Who did I see come in here? Who's this right here?
Oh,
Homemade beer.
that's over on my channel.
Pastor? Welcome in,
Yeah.
welcome in.
Yeah, welcome in. We're actually streaming on 3 channels right now.
Yeah.
Amazing technology.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you putting it? I guess you got a sports channel dedicated now.
Yes.
Feel free to stream.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably get off in a few minutes, but yeah, I just wanted to come up and
Yeah.
just say hello and and then I was
We
like, oh
appreciate
shit.
it. So how?
Yeah.
Since
Go
we
ahead.
were talking earlier about channels and how they're doing and stuff, now that you've buckled down on your channel and you're doing straight up sports, and I like your new videos where you're talking about the different topics in sports as well. So I'm getting all that. How's that working out for you?
It's okay. I actually even started another channel.
Oh, wow.
So I did Asian Cosell. So I just kind of do like political sports and stuff around Korea.
Okay.
So yeah,
Hello.
just like I'm just like
Hello.
hello.
See,
So
that's-
just putting content out every day, and then just put the grind for the other channel,
all right,
And
Tim.
then
We appreciate you.
Yep, Tim. But yeah, I have the KAE, so I just kind of still just do basketball, and then put some of the some of the columns, and then on the Asian Cosell I put just all the news.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Yeah, but yeah, I've just kind of like taken some stance, like no more on some of the things. Because
So I mentioned before that Philly in the Philippines is doing a live stream. I think tomorrow. Who's the biggest tool, Scotty Boy, regular guy, or the other one is Jasper in the Philippines?
Oh yeah.
Man, he's missing a bunch of them. there's so many I'd have on there besides them.
Well, he's going with the ones that are skyrocketing, I guess.
Yeah.
Like that guy Jasper, I watched one of his things, and it's like nothing to write home about. But he went like from 800 to 10,000 in like 3 days or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he is a bit of a tool. And Scotty Boy, he's just going after the young girls. He was saying something funny the other day because I watched him. He was on Tim K actually, and he was mentioning how he likes the 18, 19, 20-year-olds.
Oh wow!
It's like, for you guys who like the older woman, you like the saggy butt, go for it.
Yeah. It's just he just pretty much just goes off like Scotty. It's kind of funny how he tells the story.
Yeah, he's a good storyteller.
Yeah.
One of his walking videos, he said something about a Jew walked into the coffee shop, and everybody was like, "Why are you saying the Jew walked in? Why didn't you just say foreigner or something like that?"
Yeah. Right. And then he says like baberinos, or he does that a lot.
Yeah.
Well, he talks like the Fonz. He's got to check out the Baberunos. The Baberunos.
Yeah. It's like.
So where's he out of?
Vancouver.
Okay. Yeah, he's out of Canada.
So he's a Chinook or whatever they call him up here.
Yeah, he's a Canuck, whatever.
Canuck. Yeah, and he was doing a video with Tim K where they took some ferry and they went to, I don't remember where, but they went there, and then like Scotty Boy ghosted Tim K for both dinner and breakfast and didn't do another video with him. And he just left without saying a word to Tim K. It was funny, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, he's on his own schedule.
Tim K is people either likes him or hate him,
Yeah.
Tim K. Myself, he's harder to watch nowadays than he used to be. But I used to watch him some back when he first started.
Yeah, I like when he actually traveled. I don't like him just giving his opinion on stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, he's actually from Ventura, California, I think. But I could be wrong. Yeah, because I know all the areas where.
Travel with Tim, talking about the background music I'm playing.
Yeah.
Hey, it's so we can get cozy.
Yeah, Tim. We want to make this. We want to make this live stream hot for you.
Yeah. You never know. We might bring out the feed.
Yeah.
If Bruce was trying, he'd bring the females.
Yeah.
Hey.
There you go.
Hi, look at there. Look at all the big stars in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Green. Oh, it's good to see you. She got a big channel.
Does she?
Oh yeah. I'll be watching her. I don't think I would comment on her live streams, but I'll be in there watching.
Oh, you're a creeper.
Yeah, I have to do a lot of that nowadays because I hate getting caught in a live stream and got to stay there for 40 minutes just to say hi to everybody, and then like, dang,
Oh, you're a big star. You can't be seen.
yeah, I just can't be seen. Somebody might notice me.
Well, that could be good. I hear like Bruce talking in the background somehow.
Oh, no,
Sorry, I was muted.
you've been here talking the whole time. What kind of big scam you talking about? Says Tim K got caught in a big scam. See, or he was accused of one.
Oh wow,
I don't know what that's about. I've heard people accuse
I'm
him.
not
of
even
stuff,
sure who Tim K is.
Tim K is a
He's got like
younger
175,000
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
subscribers.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
got
he
a
did
nice
go home.
wife.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
went to Cali and came back.
Yeah, I came back and now, yeah. But
And then he met up with Scotty Boy, the weirdo.
Yeah, I used to watch Tim K, but to be honest with you guys, it's hard to watch videos that are similar to yours. You know what I'm saying? Like we were doing stuff in the Philippines, all our videos. So watching everybody else doing the same stuff, I don't want to be just like everybody. So I quit watching a lot of those.
Hey, halfwit, welcome.
yeah. What? Yeah. So so let's see, I'm about actually a month away going to the Philippines. So
Whoa. Where are you headed first?
I don't know. Right now, the plan is to stay in the Luzon area. So this is my first time going to Luzon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because I've been mostly Visayas. I always fly into Cebu.
Right.
Cebu?
So, but yeah, that's where I always went because it was just easier.
Yeah.
I like Cebu.
Yeah, but because I'm covering some basketball, so I already got some of my tickets for the basketball games too.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then just I have not told like everyone the dignitaries that I'm there, but yeah. But of course, all the guys that I follow here in Korea, they're in Korea.
Right.
All the players, so I'm not gonna get to see unless one of them is on the team, on the Gilas team. So,
Do you
But
get
it's-
paid to follow these teams, or it's a YouTube thing?
it's just a YouTube thing.
That's good.
So I just like go and do shorts on these guys. So I'm kind of now running out of shorts. So I need to get some new shorts.
Go film some Korean women.
Yeah.
What you can do is like you did with your shorts that you do now is
Yeah.
just repost them with different music, and it's a new short.
Yeah, I know.
Do some shorts of the people, the actors in the new Squid Games that are coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm just dedicated to like mostly sports. So
Yeah, since he's a sports channel.
What goes better with sports than chicks? Babes. The baberoonies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I do get chicks. I do get cheerleaders.
That's good.
So I do film like cheerleaders at the basketball game and cheerleaders at the baseball game. So I do get that. So
They
I
have
know that
cheerleaders
gets
at baseball games there?
Oh yeah, they're on
Yeah.
top of the dugouts.
Really? That's a
It's
good
nice.
idea.
Yeah.
You You wish you could
It's
download.
nice if you like that kind of stuff. Not that I
Yeah.
would ever watch that, Merce, if you're
It'd be
into
nice to have some girls dancing above the Yankees dugout.
Right.
Yeah.
Every man repeats a story. Welcome in, Mark.
Yeah.
Mark the snooze Thornton puts me to bed when I got insomnia.
Is he a parody channel there?
Yeah.
Every man
Yeah.
repeats a story.
Okay.
When I go there, I'm gonna go to Dumageddon, and I want to throw a rock through Mark Thornton's window into the ocean. I'm not gonna open the window first. I'm just gonna throw it through the window.
Yeah.
That guy.
So. Yeah.
I can't stand that vlogger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't watch him. He wasn't interesting to me. So
I used to be into Old Dog, but he's just starting to repeat everything.
yeah.
That's what happens. They, you don't understand why, like, some of the Philippine vloggers, especially the expats, why everything has to just be about the Philippines. Like, talk just like a normal person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually got interviewed by Paul years ago.
Oh, my condolences.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
I was on a panel with him before, but
Yeah.
it seemed like he was pimping out his girlfriend at the time a lot, and I kind of quit watching him too much once he started doing that. I mean, to see a stick that is bouncing it, I don't want to see that, man. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Barry G, welcome.
Barry G in the house. What's up, Barry G? You guys were 3 different channels right now live streaming. You got JGBK and Shooting Star MS, and of course check out the Rileys.
And welcome, Mark.
Connected. You guys get connected with us. And then we got another guest up here who's not streaming on his channel, but K-A-E.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Welcome, Mark and Ning.
Yeah. Hey, Mark and Ning.
But yeah.
Yeah, so I don't really know when I'm going to get back over there again. Yeah. Although I am feeling the pressure that I need some kind of vacation. I need to get away from this job for a little while.
Yeah.
Right.
Before you punch somebody in the throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Before I go Matrix on them.
Right.
I know.
Yeah.
Before they're arresting you, accusing you of being the next serial killer.
And Sam saying Harold Balda got Tim K started. I heard that.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
That's when I first started watching him, actually.
Yeah.
Back then. And he blew up. He like, boom. He was in like 5 or 6 of his videos, and that's all it took. He was, he never had that time of begging people to come over to his channel. It just blew up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay at Mark Thornton's place. He has there's an expat vlogger that lives in the same building as Mark Thornton, right on the beach and everything. And he's got himself, I think it's like an 18-year-old Merino girl.
Whoa.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
And he did something I never seen a vlogger do. He was trying to show people how to do stock options. And he opened up his portfolio, which just happened to have $100,000 in there. He was gonna put something for 1 week and all of this kind of stuff. So he claims he just makes the money from doing these investments on a weekly basis. And dude, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm into the stock market kind of as a hobby, but I'm not a day trader or anything.
Right.
I just look for things to buy and hold it.
I wish I would have got more serious into it back in the day. I mean, I made some money.
Yeah, we can do that. Marvin, hold on.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess Bam.
I guess you'll need to be the one to do that, huh?
What do I need to do? Am I missing
Marvin
Mark?
Clayton, he's wanting to come up and join the. He wants the ladder,
Is
but he's over in my channel.
he's on your channel?
Yeah.
Here, let me send you this and
Hey, Marvin, welcome.
hold up.
Yeah. But guys, I need to step down. But yeah, it was a
Okay.
pleasure hanging out with you guys.
You too, Kingly. Come back anytime. So.
You too, Kay.
All right,
See
Jay-Z,
you,
Bruce.
King. Take
See
care.
ya. Take care.
Thanks for filling in for me.
Yeah.
Lordy. Somebody had to do it.
It's a dirty job.
Somebody had to do it.
It sure is. Man, I even got the bedhead going.
Tell you what, I can relate to what you're saying about hot, though. I was out in that heat earlier, and I stopped at a store before I got home, and that's when I discovered that Bam had sent me the link.
Right.
And
Anyway, I wasn't even at home, and but I wasn't too far away either. Well, when I got home, I turned on my computer, and here he had already been on for about 10 minutes, and I was like, "What?"
Oh, you were late too. I gotcha.
It's okay. Bruce, I sent you over the link if you want to drop that in your live
okay,
stream.
yeah, I see that.
JG, let me send it over to you in case you want to drop it. I mean, I don't.
All right.
It's all good.
It's all
I don't
good
care who
in
comes
the
up
hood.
as long as they not showing their wiener, that kind of thing. You know, we can.
Oh, we should be so lucky.
Mercy had one a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I think I was.
It's like, what is going on?
They're just proud. They want to show her.
Yeah. Look at
Let's
this.
see if this works.
She's the arbiter of what's good in that.
Right. So her video she put out though was
no,
just talked about that though. I
I
think I linked it to this live stream.
Oh, he's. I think I forgot the guy's. He's teaching Mark how to trade to do the day trades.
Okay. Very good.
Oh. Let me
Guess
try
you gotta
that
have
again.
money to be trading though, right? So I'm out. Gotta have something to buy, to trade, to sell. I'm out.
That's actually the line of business I probably should have went into.
Yeah.
But I think you need a fancy college degree for that. That's too much work.
Do you?
Anything that's too much work, I don't want to do.
That's why I'm here on YouTube. I'm here for my $20 billion.
Must be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got about $67 in there from
Stop
5 months
bragging.
ago.
Stop bragging. Stop bragging. I'm just. Now, I would like to have built mine up to where it's pretty stable month to month, but it just has not gotten there. You know, of course, we're not stable either. So,
No, and you have to do the the little YouTube tricks, play on the names of the videos, do the right hashtags, and
right.
for me, I have no time for it, so I'm not concerned about it now. But when I do retire, I might have more time to look into it.
Mm-hmm. Like there's times that we have plenty of time for it, and then there's times that it's just too hectic. We can't do it.
No. And sometimes you just burn out on it. Hey, Dennis Adam.
Hey, Dennis, how you doing?
Welcome in,
Let me
Dennis.
try this.
That's a friend we don't see often.
Maybe this
You know
will
what?
work.
The other person I'm looking for is James Lonigan. What happened to him? He
Okay,
went-
there you go, Marvin. Try that and see if that'll work.
There you go.
James Lonigan moved there about over a year ago. I had seen him a few times, but I haven't seen him in a while.
Don. What's up?
Wow, Don's in the house.
Okay, it should work. Yeah, it'll work.
Don's long in XRP.
Okay, I'm going to pin that link to the top of my chat so that
Pin it to your forehead, Bruce.
yeah. All right. Anyway, there's the link. Marvin, you want to come up? Gosh, it says I've only got one person out there now. So I don't know. It might be Dennis is the only one there.
Who's winning, Bruce?
Who's winning? Well, let's see. You've got 7. Hey, DeVal Don, how you doing? And Bam's got what, 5? So JG's
I'm winning.
You're winning, JG.
I came up late. I dumped myself. Had to come back on.
Well, you know, you had you prepared, like you put out the thing for 2 days, and
Yeah, but I didn't
told
show
people you
up.
were gonna be there.
I did
Yeah,
the
you
worst
might.
thing you could possibly do.
Right. Forget it. Let me take a nap. All right. There we go. Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
dude,
Marvin.
what's going on? Good to see you, JG, and shooting stars.
You too, Marvin.
Hey, Marvin,
Welcome
how
in.
you doing?
Oh, hell, I'm sitting here recuperating from another hot day. You guys are talking about that. You guys are talking about the heat. Down here in Georgia, you know, I'm an auto body technician. You know, I do, you know, body repairs, you know, for insurance companies. And in my shop, it's 109 to 110 degrees. That's not heat index. That's actual temperature.
Yeah.
It kills me.
Welcome, Ed Denoy.
Yeah.
It's like that here, Marvin.
It's horrible.
It's terrible. Yeah, here in Mississippi, it's just. I mean, my gosh, you could fry an egg out there on the pavement easy, and it would probably burn it.
Definitely.
It would probably burn it.
Well, I remember last weekend I went to Walmart, you know, and you know, I pulled up parking lot. And I got out, and the heat in the parking lot from the asphalt being hot, it was just like, holy shit. It was like instant sweat before you get into the store, you know.
Oh, I know you're cursing Walmart for not planning their parking lot better.
You got that right.
Planting more trees between the roads and stuff.
Yeah.
To offer some shade. I mean, I know it might take 20 years for those trees to get big enough to do any good, but still, that's better than nothing.
You got that right.
Nah, they're able to speed it up. It'll be done in 3 weeks. Those trees will be mature.
They can grow them fast, JG.
They can when they want to.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, Tony Bennett died at
That
96.
15 Celsius at night sounds good right now. Weed, I tell you what.
Yeah.
Well, Tony Bennett, 96. That's a good run, man, out of life.
Oh yeah. Well, I had to tell you guys, you know, let me go ahead and complain. It's 82 and partly sunny here in Hawaii, and the breeze is nice and cool. It sucks, man. It so sucks.
82 and sunny in Hawaii. Okay.
My heart bleeds for you, Bill.
Yeah.
Phil sorry. Send super chats. It sucks here. No.
I mean, I had a big ass storm last night. I was out of power for almost. Wow. You may have just heard that. That's lightning. I was out of power for about 3 hours.
Hey, Robert, how you doing?
Welcome, Robert.
Yeah, welcome in.
Water. Michigan, Indiana state line. Oh, another person that is Indiana-ish. I'm a Hoosier, so I just now.
You're a Hooters girl? What?
Yes, I'm a Hooters girl.
Did I hear Hooters girl?
Yeah. Us Indiana people are called Hoosiers. Hoosiers.
Oh, Hoosiers. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather think Hooters, but okay.
Oh, congratulations, Ed. Ed's buying a new beachfront condo at McCurdo Station. Just closed on the title. Where is that? In Vegas?
I would think it's in Phil somewhere. They like to sell those condos.
Boy, that's bad if Robert McMeady is saying that he's getting out of California and going back to Missouri.
Yeah.
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? Yep.
No. So maybe you guys can help me, right? So I've been having this recurring dream. This ain't a joke or a skit or a bit or anything. I really do have this recurring dream that I have a lot. And I think I've had it for years. And what it is in the dream, I'm awake and I'm in a house. Now, the house in the dream, I think, is my house, but it's really nothing like my house. It's like a weird house. Bigger, in complete disrepair also. Like, if you walk across the floor, there's some holes in the floor that you can fall through. Plus, like, if you stand on it, it's like a little wobbly. Now, this is nothing like my house.
Right.
But I always have this dream, and I had it the other day, and it was the one different aspect to it that I hadn't had in the dream before, and that was there was a guy, apparently, like, you see, it's weird because it's not my house, but in the dream I recognize it as my house. So apparently there used to be like a glass window going across the front. So apparently that was smashed, and I saw this guy like looking in, like peeking in, like he's gonna do something. And I had said something to him in the dream. I think it was just something like, can I help you? And then all of a sudden, he like pulled a gun, and then I was like in a different part of the house, not near there anymore. But I can't get like why I think this house in my dream is my house when I know it's not. It has floors and rooms that doesn't
Chris,
exist.
how you doing?
Oh.
I've been trying to figure out what the meaning of this is for a while. Why I keep having this stupid dream.
Man. And you haven't owned a bunch of rentals in the past, huh?
No, I've owned an additional one, but that it's nothing like that either.
Well, like that.
Yeah.
Well, if you're having that dream repeatedly, that has to do with something that's going on in your life.
That's what I think, but I can't like piece it together. Like, is it symbolic? Is it not the house? Maybe it's something wrong with me. I don't know.
Was it Scoot? Was it Scoot? Where's that girl?
And then the other little thing that I have in different dreams is, did you ever do this where you're just you're in a dream, you're either walking or running, but like you miss a step? I get that all the time.
Bam! What's up, Captain Billy Jack? No, I don't get that.
And then you wake up
really
and hit.
I keep getting a dream that I'm running late.
Captain is here.
Captain Morgan.
Like, oh man, I'm late for work.
Hey, Captain Billy Jack, how you doing? We're streaming on 3 channels right now.
All confused.
We're streaming, we're getting everybody confused here. So,
so if you're not seeing your comment,
so what's everybody using to stream with? If we're coming from 3 different channels,
Well, we're all doing it on StreamYard, and Bam started the stream,
right?
and
all right.
And
So
then,
if you're a paid StreamYard person, I don't know if you can see, but up in the corner, like above Bruce's head, should be like a blue label that says, if you want to stream it to your platform. And
Well, how much does StreamYard cost?
depends on what level you want to go.
Yeah.
It can
Or-
be like
Yeah.
it can be like $25 a month. What do you pay?
Well, I paid for. I just went ahead and put mine on a credit card and paid 1 year. And it was $240.
Yeah.
For the whole year.
All right.
And I paid that off actually in just a couple of months. I mean, it didn't take me long to pay it off.
Well,
But I chose to do it that way.
I got a little bit different plan. We pay ours yearly, but I got the little bit lower plan where he's got features that I don't have, and it cost me about $100 for the year.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's a good deal there.
Yeah, that's I think if you got in early.
No, it's I just got it, and all you have to do here's what you guys got to do. You see up here above Bruce where it says StreamYard?
Yep.
I cannot change that. It's going to always say StreamYard. So where Bruce can change his and put it to whatever he wants logo there, I have to leave the StreamYard on there. It's kind of like using the free version, but I got all the other stuff. I can do recording. I can run as many hours as I want to, all that kind of stuff. I can do everything, have as many people up here, all that kind of stuff. But I just can't remove that logo.
Okay.
So it saves me $100 and some. Like that's a good looking logo right there.
Okay, I got another question for you guys. It's like here I'm doing a live video with you, but you guys got just pictures up. How do I do that?
Oh, that's your avatar.
My avatar.
How like
well, I've got a YouTube account. I've got like 110 subscribers. How do I load an avatar or whatever? What do I need to do? I'm a newbie here,
Okay, you see down at the bottom of your screen where you're, or before you came in is probably where it is. But it will show you like 3 little dots. You hit that, and it will let you upload an avatar there.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
It's easy. It's just one of your pictures that you got in your thing. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to show you guys my sexy ass anyway, but
that's a Mercy stream.
Wait till my live stream and come up and do that.
Anyway, Robert McMedia had a question for me. He said, why StreamYard than YouTube? And in order for you to have like several people up on the panel, you can't do that with just YouTube alone. You have to have StreamYard in order to be able to do things like that. There's other things you can do too with StreamYard that you simply with just YouTube you couldn't do.
Yeah.
And, I was always curious as to why they didn't build out the YouTube studio and make it better, more like a StreamYard, more functionality.
I always wonder.
Yeah. And actually, as time goes on, they keep adding things to StreamYard, and they're really improving it. They've done a lot of improvements to StreamYard since they first started a few years ago.
Yeah.
And but I can remember back before there was StreamYard, and I remember people were up here saying, "Oh, I wish we could collaborate." Well, this enables people to be able to do that. We couldn't all be up here on this panel right now if it weren't for us
being, using StreamYard.
Right.
If it was just a YouTube live stream, you could only have one person. YouTube does not offer that feature.
Mm-hmm.
And, they offer you the feature of being able to live stream, sure.
Right.
And you can live stream, by yourself.
I don't even think you could highlight the comments on the YouTube one.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can highlight comments. You can, let's see. Gosh, there's a lot of things you can do. And I would have to go. I would literally have to go into the YouTube. Into the StreamYard. Let's see, what is it? Where they have like all the news.
Yeah.
You can even record. You can, keep whatever streams you want to record. You can do that.
And then go make a video about it.
Right. And, a lot of times I just delete them because, they're already on stream on YouTube anyway. So there's really no point in me saving a bunch of recordings.
The legend.
You can also create podcasts. You can create, live streams, recordings, on-air webinars. You can do several things like that using StreamYard. It's got it's a multi-functional thing that you can use. And
it's like it's a studio basically.
Right, exactly.
And you can, Bruce, you would know this better than me. You can also stream to Facebook, I think, Twitch, and different programs as well. And you can do it all at the same time if you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm streaming to Facebook right now too. So
okay, cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you're and if you go into your studio and look at where your live streams are, it'll say in there, look under type, and it says streaming software.
Yeah.
So it's a type of software that has been developed for this kind of live stream.
And I think you could also, Bruce, use it if you recorded it, let's say. I always thought if you recorded it, let's say you had a really good, 5-minute rant on something, or you gave a really good explanation on something. I think you could cut that and make it into its own video.
Yeah, you can. And we did a happy birthday video for Adrian, and we did that. MK and I did it together, and we did it on StreamYard.
Right.
And it worked out really well. A lot better than if I had just got up here and used my phone and done this little video. We were able to actually collaborate and do this 15-minute video. And of course, I stuck. I bought Big Macs and stuck candles in the Big Macs and.
Sexy time.
Oh yeah, it was fun, and of course I enjoyed the Big Mac after it was all done. But
that's a double win.
Oh yeah.
Hey, McDonald's is expensive now. I bought a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit this morning with a large sweet tea. It was $7.08. Really?
Oh yeah.
What's Barbie Heimer yet? Is that the Barbie movie?
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
I haven't heard of it, unless it's the movie.
Yeah, and that's something I may want to look into is trying to go live on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm
live on my Facebook right now, but typically I don't get very many people. And if somebody comes in on my Facebook and starts commenting, it will show me a little Facebook logo where the YouTube logos are. I don't know if you guys can see that. Do you see YouTube logos next to the people's chat over there.
See the wait. Now see the what?
Take MK there. Her
Yeah.
circle picture there. Does
Right.
it got a little like YouTube logo on it?
Yeah.
So if somebody's commenting on my Facebook, it will have
It'll
a
have
little
Facebook. Yeah. It'll
Facebook
be-
logo there.
Right.
So it's telling
Uh-huh.
you where it's coming from.
Exactly.
No, I didn't even know that.
I got a friend of mine that she posts unbelievable videos. A very beautiful woman. She's a Filipino, lives here in Georgia. That posts on Facebook all of the time. Does all these live videos and stuff.
Mhm. Yeah.
The Valdon stole a 40-inch TV from Walmart today.
Hmm.
That's cool.
Oh, boy.
He outran the security on his little rascal.
Oh, okay.
Just walk out the door. Say in places like Cali, you can just walk out and don't even have to. They can't even stop you.
Well, let me say
Oh.
this: if I go to Walmart, and this is truth and fact, if I go to Walmart and say I buy, toilet paper, so it does not fit in a bag. When I go to leave, they want to check my receipt.
Right.
But, I went in and bought a big screen TV and nobody wanted to check that. I don't get that.
Well, if you were stealing it, they didn't want to bother you.
Well, I guess it's what it was. I don't know.
They didn't want to get in your way.
Low penis habit. Welcome.
Well, come
Hey,
in.
sis penis habit. Hello. How you doing?
Oh, Ed Denoy was talking about the premiere of Oppenheimer and the Barbie movie. I'm not familiar with the Oppenheimer.
Yeah, me neither.
I heard of it though.
I already got my tickets to the Barbie movie though. I just haven't been yet.
Yeah, you got your Jergens lotion to go with you.
That's when I buy the Blu-ray. What are you talking about? It was good.
Chris Cole, welcome. But yeah, no, StreamYard's a great tool.
Yeah, there's some other platforms out there that you can do similar things.
Oh yeah, there's Restream.
Yeah. And I've tried a few, but I always come back to StreamYard. It just seems to be a little smoother, a little easier.
It's easier. It's friendly operations. It's unless you're really like into that stuff, then you can go with the other stuff.
I've heard of people having problems with Restream, but there again, I've never actually used it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks like it might be a little more complicated, but it may not be.
Well, as I stated earlier, and I'll stick to it, if something's too hard, I don't want to do it.
Yeah. I don't really need to I don't
Keep
need to
walking.
reinvent the wheel either.
That's right.
The wheel I use works just fine, so I'll just keep rolling down the road on that.
There you go.
Hey,
Excuse me, guys. I had to make a Mother Nature call.
No worries.
Tea time.
It's cool.
Is it, Tropical Tim, yours live stream is today in 90 minutes?
No, I don't think so. No, his is it's 7 a.m. my time in the morning. So it's probably 7 p.m. Philippines time.
Okay.
By the way, Tim, could you do a little later, maybe 8 or 9, so I could get a little sleep in the morning?
See, he's
I
already
love Tim's
sleeping when
lives,
he's
and he's doing
Yeah.
the 10 questions, and that's hilarious, and I want to be there. But it's 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning.
Oh boy.
Exactly. I couldn't even make it for an 8 p.m. start tonight when it was mine.
on his own show.
I know how you feel. I'm not getting up early in the morning.
No, I get up early every morning for work. On the weekend I like to sleep in.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm the same way. I get up at 5:45 a.m. Every morning.
That's
On the
not an AM.
weekends, don't bother me. Don't even think about calling me for until 9 or
Oh,
10.
Yeah, exactly. No, but and he's doing the 10
Please
questions,
golf.
Tim. It's
Yeah.
usually always
Yeah.
funny stuff. If I'm
So
awake,
it's
I will be
7
there.
p.m. Yeah. 7 p.m. I might have to watch the rerun. It's like 3. I can't remember. We'll see.
Yeah, all these time things are strange.
Yeah, I always mess it up.
Like to me, right now it's 9:32 in the PM, and and meanwhile Bill's like in the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 3 right here in Hawaii. It's 3:33 or whatever.
Oh, lucky numbers.
Yeah.
So Hawaii is the same time as us here in Georgia?
No.
No.
No, he's 3:33 in the PM in Georgia. What
Oh,
is it?
okay. All right.
Georgia, I think, is an hour behind my time. So what are you? Yeah, 8:32, 8:33.
Georgia's in the Eastern time zone.
Oh, she's
Well,
on my time.
I'm showing 9:31 right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're
so you're in
3.
Eastern time.
Yeah, it's 8:30 here.
I had to have my wife wake up. Like I was worried about her because she controls the StreamYard and stuff, and I
She
have
could
to
just
have
go
her
in
fix-
and shut this down anytime she feels like it.
Yeah. But I had to have her give me the task. I request a code, but she got to give it to me before I can log into it. So I was like, "Don't oversleep. Make sure you give me the code." But if I knew it was a free for all, JG, just come when you want to, kind of thing,
That was my plan. You got to let the big star come last.
he just shows up when you want to.
I wasn't really sleeping in my bed. I was just grandstanding.
You just being that guy. He wants to make an entry. Hey, I'm here. Hey.
And what's so funny about that, Bill, is I'm the exact opposite. I guess because of my job, I'm very anal about being on time.
Right.
JG, what do you do for a living?
Excuse me. I am I'm in payment processing. I'm a space-based sales rep. People who well, not just retail stores, but any place you go that you ever swipe a credit card, that's what I do. I help businesses accept payments.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah, whether it's online or whatever.
Sounds a lot better than my job. I mean, I fix cars every day. It's all the State Farm insurance repairs.
Well,
it's a hot, bitchy day.
I wish I knew how to do some work on cars.
Yeah, well, I wish H2H has a point here real quick. Just, I wish they had the YouTube chat, like everybody could see everybody's stuff. Yeah. If I don't put it up, you guys don't see it.
Yeah, that is a little difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe they'll make it where it could all be, joined together. Even if it's just on the main, still have it on the individual, but it all comes up on the main.
Right.
I'll figure it out. I'm a loan shark.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say something interesting, I'm into sales, crack sales. So
I sell
everybody off.
I sell trans clothing.
I'm a trans clothes designer. Target. Have you seen my stuff?
You need some tuck underwear? We got it.
Gotcha. Every girl.
Where do you feel silk against that area?
You'll never go back.
Never go back is right.
Lord.
Yummy mango. Welcome to the program. The Barbie girl in a Barbie world. They do a version of that Jersey Girl of the Barbie song. They just mock Jersey women. What are your thoughts about the USA doing away with the US dollar bill and going to cryptocurrency? They'll never go to cryptocurrency. They may make a dollar, a digital dollar. That I can see them doing, but like they're not going to go to like a Bitcoin or an XRP or something. It would just be like a digital dollar.
I can see them going to basically, a card, to pay for everything, But
yeah, they're trying to make it a cashless society.
Yeah, but then you've got these guys out here that's going to say, no, we're going to deal with cash. It
would take a very long time.
Preppers, or whatever you want to call them,
A good round of golf. That's right.
It would be a very long time before they completely phase out.
It would be. These guys would be paying for, their stuff in gold before they would be paying for it, in a credit card,
Well, it wouldn't be a credit card. It'd kind of like be along the lines of Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, where you're trading the money, but it's just all electronic. So just like a digital dollar kind of thing.
Yeah. It's Gcash here in the Philippines. That's what we call it.
Yeah. When I was in the Philippines, I didn't have it, but I had Grab. I think that comes from Grab, right?
I think they're sister companies or whatever.
Yeah, we see. Even a developing nation, they're trying to get paperless.
Yeah.
By the way, I just got what do I got? I got 3,000 pesos just laying around here, collecting dust.
Well, you just send those 3,000 pesos to Mr. GD Mead. He needs them. I think you know what I'm talking about on this.
Yeah.
I need them. Send them over here. I'll be able to.
Send them to Hawaii.
Hey, there's enough Filipinos here in Hawaii that that's good. I could pay for stuff with I'm sure there's places.
What kind of stuff would that be, Bill?
Food.
One thing I will say, and you can look at my friend list on Facebook, there's a lot of Filipinos here in Georgia. It's an amazing amount.
Yeah. Well, they come out of the woodwork, right? That's how it was in Indiana. You have like a Philippine festival or something. There's like, where'd all these damn Filipinos come from? But here in Hawaii, it's 1/3 of the population here is at least Filipino or got Filipino something in them.
Oh,
it's a huge number. How to Hawaiian can tell you better than I on that, but yeah.
Well, I'd say here in Georgia it's like 30 or 40%. As far as my friends on my friends list on Facebook, that's what I got. But I'm into the Filipino thing, so the Filipinos are attracted to me,
Uh-oh.
Well, they notoriously have bad eyesight.
Well, that's for damn sure if they're attracted to me.
You should put up a profile picture you holding a stack of cash. I bet you get even more. Even more.
Really,
I actually did that before, and you would not believe. I had a friend of mine. She's a Filipino friend, and she posted some cash that she was going to take, on her vacation, and it was like $3,600. And I come back and I posted like $6,600, a picture of it. And
yeah.
oh my God, my everything blew up,
I remember I was just getting ready to go to the Philippines for the first time, and my brother-in-law was sick and in the hospital in Manhattan, and all the nurses were Filipinas, and they were. I was telling them, I was going just like in a couple of weeks to Manila, and they were like, "Oh my God, why would you go there? Don't go there. You won't be safe." That's what they were telling me.
Right. Oh Lord, like we
Well, I
escaped.
think-
Why would you go there?
Yeah, we escaped. No, and they, they were nurses in New York City for over 30 years.
Right.
And, and New
I
York
think-
City has its enclave of Filipinos.
25% Filipino population here.
That's a good proportion.
Yeah, I mean that's straight up. But like, you can't go nowhere without seeing Filipinos here. Like
Well,
that's why I'm not Filipino homesick. It's they're everywhere.
You still get enough of them in your daily
Yeah.
life. Well, 25% of the poorest people on earth going into the most expensive place on earth.
Yeah, maybe they all live in one house. I don't know.
Yeah. But that's the other thing about the Philippines that like nobody really talks about. There are a lot of poor people, but there are a lot of rich Filipinos too that can buy and sell your ass in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah. Filipina P.
That's a hot woman. I'm just saying that she needs some boobies, but yeah.
I don't know. After living in the Philippines, she's not that.
I really don't get why they think she's so sexy. I mean, she has those giant ears, no tits, no ass.
Right, she looks like
She has a little boy's body when you really think about it.
Right.
She is smart and funny.
Well, maybe that's
but she is smart.
Yeah, she's smart and she's funny.
They would sit on his lap. I wish. I mean, Lord, what are we talking about here? I wish. Nobody blesses me here.
You don't get like the knuckles to the forehead.
No, none of that. Like what's going on?
No, that's what they do, Bruce.
Yeah,
especially the kids mostly.
Well, if you're living in the Philippines like me, I have to do it to my. If I walk in the house to my in-laws and stuff like that, I have to bless them, like all the older people that that respect or whatever. So I just watch
what
if my wife's doing it, I do it.
What part of the Philippines do you live in?
I live in Mindanao.
All right.
The part you're not supposed to go to. Mindanao, South Cotabato.
Mark King is saying, if you really want an Asian woman, just go to an Asian market and tell the owner, I'm looking for a wife.
Oh,
the problem with that is no matter what culture, whether it's Filipino or some woman from any other part of the world, once they get to the America, they become American for the most part. The longer they stay, the more they change.
Oh, I'm going to agree with that one. A Filipino that comes to America, they're going to change.
Yep.
Everybody.
My wife did.
That would be true if you went to live in another country. Once you got there, the longer you would stay there, the more you would probably adapt some of their customs and you know,
Oh, if
That
you
is
did,
the
you'd go
truth.
nuts.
culture and all that. You know, I
Somebody's
mean,
trying
you
to
have
come up
to,
with
really,
it.
or you would. You'd go nuts.
Absolutely, you would.
Well, I
Philippine
mean,
Steve built her family a mansion in Cebu, right?
Oh yeah, H2H probably
yeah,
does.
Filipino P did take care of her family.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Oh, everyone changes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
No,
with
she
that.
she did a lot of smart things. Like when she first started, she went on all the expat vloggers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and she
Well,
went
she
on
didn't get
with Old Dog, New Tricks. You
everything.
know, that was actually a big boost for her, you know, because he had a lot of
Yeah.
subscribers, you know, and yeah, that was a big burst for her.
yeah,
What,
I think she
what
went
is
on
her?
Rika.
Is she married or she just got a American boyfriend?
She doesn't really let you know that much, but single.
I think
I'm going to say
she's got
single.
somebody.
I
Oh, she's
actually
got
have
somebody.
her on my friends list, and I'm going with single. I
I'm
could be
going with-
wrong. Don't get me wrong.
I
But
think she got
she-
somebody. Everybody.
Well, she had done a couple of videos with this guy, World Zoom,
Mm.
and she kind of was like acting like she had a crush on him. And then it turns out that like this guy was like in jail. He had stolen and laundered millions of dollars from hospitals and was
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Huge.
yeah, that
Yeah,
jerk off.
he got like deported and all kinds of shit.
Facts.
Nah, well, he was in Thailand. He was ripping off a hospital there, and they
Yeah.
caught him and they turned him over to the American authorities, and he did some time in jail.
But I didn't know that he was in contact with her. That's
Yeah,
new news to me.
Yeah, she had him on her channel.
All right.
She keeps it private. That way she get more subs. That's exactly right.
Yeah, definitely.
She wants all the simps out there to give her the money and super chatter and watch
If
all
you're-
this stuff. Thinking they're
If you're
gonna
a
get
sexy woman, whether it's Filipino or a woman from anywhere, you want to let the rubes to think that you're single, that they have a chance to get you, and that's why they tune in.
Yep.
Even though they have no
with
shot.
We've seen that with many YouTubers, haven't we?
Absolutely, that's the smart play.
Yep. That's what I should have did. Wife, why are you in these videos?
Mhm.
Look how handsome I am. What are you doing over here, ruining my game?
Yeah, you and you and Mercy should have separate channels and maybe collab sometimes. But...
I don't know who she is. This lady just keeps showing up in the places I'm at. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, and then some guys hitting on her, and you would have the ladies hitting on you.
There you go. But shit, she probably get money from some of these guys.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe that's a good idea. I'll have her scrub me from her little channel she got going.
There you go. Yeah, she can make the big announcement. I'm now single.
Single and ready to get your super chats. Come on over.
and they would.
She say, oh, yeah.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? You're right. You're right.
I know. She'll give a sad story. Her kids need milk. Her youngest is 9 years old, but he needs milk. Come on, guys.
There's a sick Carabao. A Tatai has to go to the hospital.
That's it.
Oh, I've heard that hospital thing many times.
Oh, yeah. She's paying me.
Right back.
Dava's already there. Well, we appreciate your membership. I'll be spending all you guys' money. Send it. What's up, Yenny in the house?
Hey, Yenny.
Sam was in here a I don't know if he's still here or not. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have mentioned that to my wife though before that
All right.
she could do a channel that she talked to the guys or whatever. She's like, no. It's like, I'm trying to make some money here, woman. Come on. Wear a lower shirt. Come on, what are you doing? Joke. Get your milk right here. Just woke up.
We're a beautiful panel.
Yeah, you guys couldn't handle all this beauty if we all turned on our cameras. Too much for one show. Bam, that's it.
So, have you guys been checking out what's going on between GD Meade and Brian? The foreigner farming in the Philippines.
And who? GD who?
GD Meade. MEAD.
I'm not familiar with him. I know Brian.
I know JG knows what I'm talking about.
Yes, we are motley looking. That's it. With
Well,
a lot
it's
of
gotten
people.
hilarious, here lately.
Well, I know Brian's got a lot of channels that are just mock him 24/7. That's all they do.
For sure. Of course, Gary Martin, about once a week, he posts a video, with all the people coming there just bashing, If you haven't watched it, give it a watch.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Gary Martin.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
All right. Give it a YouTube search. I promise you will love these chats.
What is he? He's American?
Yeah, he's a black guy here, and of course JD, calls him a nigger and all this stuff, and and then he says he's not a racist, and it's just interesting.
I kind of burned out with the the people trying to bash each other channels and
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I understand with that,
It's
but
old.
this is just hilarious, and it keeps going.
yeah, that's the thing. Like that's another thing I see all the Filipino vloggers doing is making these fake fights with each other to try to get more
Views.
subscribers to each other's channels.
Yeah. Oh, but this isn't fake subscribers. This is a true hatred from a man that has a mental problem.
Oh yeah.
There's enough of those in the Philippines, boy, I tell you.
Well, he actually lives in Australia, thank God.
Oh, you want to know what I've seen a couple of videos from this guy in the Philippines, and it just creeps me out. Okay, and I first have to say I'm a big fan and big supporter of the age gap relationship. I'm all for it. But this channel, it's called Uncle Jesse's Retirement in the Philippines. His girlfriend or whatever it is, it just creeps me out. She looks like she's 12, and he's like 60 something. Supposedly she's 18, but I very rarely get creeped out from an age gap relationship. That one did it.
I ain't got nothing against the age gap relationship.
No, me neither. I'm all for it. I want
it.
You press for
Don't
it.
get me wrong. I'm 58 years old. I would rather have a woman that's 48. It is what it is. These young 18, 20-year-old women, they make your dick hard, but, are they going to make you happy in the long run?
Well, you'd have to find out, but I'm willing to try.
I wish you luck, buddy.
Appreciate it. No, but that's the thing. Like, I could care less, with people's age gaps. Just this one particular channel just felt really creepy to me.
Yeah,
and plus, like, she talks like a little girl. It's not like
That's right.
like she has like some younger women or some younger men. They have what they call older heads. Like their mind is
Right.
past age. But like,
Is
no,
he,
this
is he on the registry before he came to the Philippines? Was he already? Did he just fall? Whoever this guy is.
Oh, I don't know.
Can we check his background?
Yes.
what was that one guy that? Damn, I don't remember his name. That Jimbo 360 turned into the authorities in the Philippines for making videos with underage women. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I knew Jimbo 360, I think, from Tom and Ruth. And then like he started his own channel here in America, and he was just bashing the foreign
Oh well,
bashing
now he apologizes to Brian for bashing him, and he's trying to suck up.
Yeah, he lost me when he just started bashing the fake farmer.
Yeah, well,
all the
he
time.
did me too. And I offered to do live streams with him and stuff like that. And,
Oh, he bashed you?
oh my God, he bashed me many times. I'm the man in blue from Gina's channel. I'm a moderator. And I offered to buy them air conditioning for their house. So I'm a bad person because of that.
Yeah, you sound terrible.
Oh, I'm a very bad man. It is what it is.
Oh, you're terrible, man. That's
I could use one of those inverter air conditioners as well, Marvin.
Okay.
I was gonna say mine's been making noise too.
But yeah, I mean, me and Stacy Dixon, yeah, he bashed us very bad. But now he's, changed his whole channel, and he's back to now he's trying to suck up to Brian to be nice to him. It's one of the live streams that, Brian was making, and Jimbo come in there and made a comment. He's saying, well, I was defending you, and Brian was like, I don't give a damn, Jimbo.
Yeah, and Jimbo did he had some kind of weird job. What was it? He was like a house attendant or something. What do they call those people?
He's a maid.
Yeah, like a maid.
Yeah, he's a living maid, I mean, I don't know he lives down in Florida,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. And the income down there, you got to make some good money to live by, but he lives in an apartment. I know his wife works. So I guess they make enough money.
hey, Lady Farmer.
Lady Farmer, welcome to the program.
Yeah, I haven't seen her around in a minute. There she is. Welcome in. Think big.
Oh, Lady Farmer. Hello.
Idiot school all over again. Well,
Lordy. Hey, thank you guys for coming in. In case you're kind of confused about the live stream, we're live streaming on 3 different channels right now. So check out the Riley's, Shooting Star, and JGBK.
I just looked at my phone and it said I was connected to Bruce for an hour.
I don't know what happened, but I started getting a phone call from you earlier, JG, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it says audio call 1 hour and 13 minutes. Apparently, we
Wow.
were connected. Neither of us
Oh my
even
God.
know about it.
You guys butt dialed each other.
I don't
huh?
know what happened there. I tried to answer it when it rang, and then I didn't see you. So I was like, oh well, I don't know what happened here.
Mike?
Yeah, no, that must have been a pocket dial. That's strange.
Yeah, that is strange.
Well, you know, it's kind of weird, like oversleeping your live stream, and
You're just jealous, Bill, that I didn't accidentally pocket dial you.
I was kind of jealous.
Oh, and
Next time.
MK's got a premiere later.
Hey,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah, it'll be at 11:55.
AM.
11:55 a.m. in the Philippines. 10:55.
Yeah, we won't be on that long.
Yeah.
but check her out.
But I do gotta say something. I want to say
We
hello.
didn't even
to
know we
Lady
were on a phone
Farmer.
call, Guinea.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I do want to say something. I want to say hello to Lady Farmer. Thinks big. Me and her have been friends for a long time.
Awesome.
I wish her nothing but blessings.
I have a story about Lady Farm.
I tried to do the comments, but I can't figure out how to make a comment.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to while you're up here. You had to go back to your YouTube.
I went back there, but I couldn't find the name for the message.
No, Bruce won't fall off his chair anymore. He's got the seatbelts on.
Oh, no, I'm not falling off the chair. I'm actually sitting here letting cold air blow on me right now.
You're getting that from the fridge?
No, the portable air conditioner that my landlord gave me to use until they decide what they're going to do about fixing my air conditioner in this place.
Did he ever get that grass cut for you?
Huh?
Did he ever get that grass cut for you?
Yeah.
He did? He found somebody to do
it?
it?
Come back and cut it again. I'll contact him tomorrow. He may want to wait till it gets a little bit cooler weather. It's hot. Really. Oh,
Yeah.
boy. Of course, he does have a riding mower, and if he got over here early enough, he'd get it knocked out pretty quick.
Yeah, but then you have to work.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lucky where I live at. You know, my properties. Well, you know, it used to be a horse farm. And so there's like 16 and a half acres here. So I have to cut like 2.5 acres. But, you know, my landlord does supply a 0-turn mower. It's got like a 5-foot cutting width on it, you know. And of course, 2 of the houses next to me, you know, that they own are empty. So I've been nice the past 4 weeks and cut all the grass, you know. But really, I can cut about 6.5 acres in about 2 hours with it.
That's floating.
Say what?
So you're speeding on that thing, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I try to get it done as fast as I can, you know. It is what it is, but it's got a 5-foot cut. So, you know, 5 foot, that takes a lot out at one time.
Yeah.
You know, and of course, my landlord asked me last week, and I thought it was kind of funny. He's like, "Are you going to weed eat off?" And I'm like, "Fuck no." You know, I'm being nice, doing you a favor.
I kind of agree with Hugh Jass there.
Yeah.
That's one thing I don't understand either. Like, you get over there, you get some, you know, hot young girl with you. Why go on YouTube? Why broadcast it? I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. You don't show off your catch when you get. Look at this fish. Look at this.
I wouldn't, and the reason I wouldn't is because there's a lot of jealous people in the world, and I don't need the grief.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear you.
You don't want to rub it in somebody's face like that.
No.
Look at this.
Let's say I retire. I spend some time in the Philippines. I meet someone nice, and I
Sure.
have them. Let's say if I was going to do a live stream, I wouldn't even have them on it, nowhere near it, and just do it that way.
Run around in the background with a t-shirt on, nothing like that.
Yeah, no, well, maybe that. Maybe can you grab me a beer and have her come over and bring me the beer and kiss me on the cheek? But no more than that. No talking.
No extras. No extras. Get back to bed. Get
But
back to bed.
JD, don't you have a girlfriend?
I do not.
You do not? Okay, I thought you did.
I did.
Okay, I'm not going there. I'm not getting into it. I'm just asking.
No, I mean, there's actually absolutely no drama about it. Just, didn't work out. Everybody's cool. Nobody's a bad person.
Oh, that's cool.
Where is Mercy? That's a good question. She's up to stuff today. I don't know what she's doing. She was in the chat earlier. I don't know where she is now.
Now, if she was going to join in the chat, she would have to do it on the FWA.
Yeah.
That's not a good title for her, Bill. She don't really have an attitude.
Yeah, but it was, attitude can be taken in different ways. She got an attitude that you don't, you guys might not see that well.
Well, no, that's marital attitude. That's different.
She got attitude.
I'm sure to you she does.
She got issue. No, she's perfect. Did you hear that, hon? You're perfect if you're listening.
That's the right answer.
Yep. Trying to stay out of trouble.
You're learning.
Took a while.
It does take us men sometimes.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I still got to figure out if I'm going to do something this year. I do want to go to Colombia too.
I haven't been to South America yet, so.
Well, probably now you won't be. You're married with children.
Yeah. But still, there's some beautiful places down there.
Oh, yeah. I want to really check out Medellin. It's like expat hippie heaven over there.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I hear. Hey, Mix. I guess we don't get the guy, Bill, who is constantly asking Mercy silly questions.
That's him.
Yeah?
Yeah, Mix is or used to. Mercy had to calm him down a little bit. She showed him some of that attitude.
Oh, Mercy's attractive, so he can't help himself.
Lordy.
Oh boy.
That's the price you pay for having a beautiful woman.
That's it.
Oops.
You might have pulled a JG and just hit the wrong button.
Somebody fell.
I know too now. If you're using a phone and you go up on the panel, sometimes those phones can get too hot.
Yeah.
StreamYard, and when that happens, you're going to get booted. And plus, with the phone, it runs that battery down real quick.
Yeah, well, especially when you're in the different apps.
Thank you, Yenny, for popping in.
Yes, thank you.
What did Hugh Jazz says? He was going to go to Thailand for the
Thailand,
food.
food and the temples. Yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. It's funny. I have the same story.
This will be like another Raiders of the Lost Ark adventure.
Yeah.
Well, what you could throw in now for Thailand is now, you know, go and smoke weed as well.
Yeah.
It's just like the Philippines. Nobody's there for the women. They're just there for, you know, it costs less, you know, cost of living and
Right. Is that what it is?
and warm weather.
I will say, sorry guys. I guess I kicked myself out of the chat.
No worries.
Exploring things, trying to figure out how it all works.
No worries, Marvin. We're calling that the JG tonight because I did the same thing earlier.
Yeah, there's been a few miscues.
Bruce was late. The only one that had any professionalism here was Bam.
You know,
Yeah.
occasionally I can get something.
You know,
right, occasionally.
Bam's on the job.
We made it happen.
But yeah, I'm sick of work. I want to get out of it. I don't know. You know, my job is like I have to sign up a certain amount of people per month, and it's, you know, usually around 10, 11, 12, something like that. You know, and you're talking about processing volume. So, you know, each of those businesses, you know, process, you know, 250,000 yearly, you know, so you end up signing up, you know, people from 2 million to 3 million monthly basis. So this month started off so promising. I signed up like what was it? Eight. I already signed 8 deals this month, and the only problem is that 6 of them got declined.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, I may not make my goal, but it's just like I don't just sell something, then I have to get them approved through a credit department.
Right.
Just I've had
Hi.
enough.
How you doing?
Yep.
Well, JD, you know, I will say this: at least you're working in air conditioning. You know.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and this is for any hot place that you go. Like New York's hot right now, but here's the thing, right? So you leave your house, you have the air condition, you turn it off, you go to your car, then, you know, you're sweating on the way to the car because you got a 3-piece suit on and a heavy bag over your shoulder. Then you get in the car, then you freeze yourself out again with the air conditioner. Then you either go to the customer location or a bank, and you park. Now you're sweating, you know, profusely while you're trying to either get to the client location or to the bank. Then you go back into, so you're constantly, you know, melting and freezing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I used to get sick like that because, you know, before this job, I used to have to travel to Midtown Manhattan every day. And, you know, waiting on the platform in the subway when it's 100 degrees outside, it's like 120 there. You know,
Right.
There's certain people who may not, let's say, use hygiene products. And, you know, you're standing next to them, then and you're dripping, sweating. Then the train finally comes, and, you know, assuming that the air conditioner's working, it freezes you up. So now you were just sweating. You have, you know, you're wet all over. Now you're in like a freezing car, and you're starting to ice up. And then when you finally get to your location, you get out and you got to walk to your work, and then you're sweating like a pig again. And that's terrible for a body.
Well, I agree, but I think sweating in, you know, 109, 110 degrees every day, all day long is just as bad, you know.
Oh, I agree. And that's why I don't even know that. Well, I don't know the parts that I've been to in the Philippines are for me. I got to check out the cooler places.
All that sweating, man, you got to stay hydrated.
Well,
no matter if you're working, you know, what kind of work you're doing, really. I mean, if you're sweating, you know, frequently, then you got to replace that fluid in your wheelchair.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I sweat all day long, and, you know, the temperature inside the shop, I'm not talking about heat index, I'm talking about actual temperature. You know, it's about 110 degrees. At 110 degrees, man, that one just that beats you down. I've been pretty lucky, the past few mornings because we had some rain, and then we had the smoke from up in Canada that come in one day. The morning wasn't too bad, but the afternoon was just like, oh my God, really?
Yeah, because you're in a garage, so like it's not like they can keep the garage air conditioned or anything. So
Yeah, I mean it's a big metal building. It just heats up and gets hot.
Marvin, you're roasting in there.
Yeah, I'm roasting in there. And I've had people tell me in the past, well, don't you have a fan? I'm like, yeah, I got a fan, but that's 110-degree air blowing on me,
Yeah, it doesn't quite do the job.
No, it doesn't,
No. And if you're out like in a garage like Marvin is, if you got a big fan,
Bruce.
you better get you a big block of dry ice to put in front of that fan. Just to,
Bruce, hold on a second. You
I
kind
know,
of like.
Go ahead.
Hold on, Marvin. I just want to tell Bruce, like he when he's talking, sometimes he sounds like he's real far away, and then sometimes like you can actually hear him good. Does anyone else
hear me
experience
okay?
that?
Can you hear me?
I hear you okay.
Yeah. He changes up. I just figured he's getting closer to the air conditioner.
Well, my mouth is right up next to the mic.
The whole time?
Well, it is now.
No, because sometimes it'll be like, yeah.
Hey, hang on.
Sometimes like, how you doing?
I'm gonna try something here, and because I've noticed they've added this reduced mic background noise in your settings. If you look in your audio,
In StreamYard?
StreamYard has, and I'm gonna uncheck this box and just tell me if it makes any difference. Okay.
I think everybody's like that in the Philippines when they first get there.
Hey James, how you doing?
James, I was just talking about you, James. I'm like, where the hell is James? How's he doing?
Yeah.
It's in her video. There's a link to that. She was just trying to get the soldier to let her get inside the truck.
Oh, tell him the truth. He was getting his number.
Yeah. She wanted to see what a thin man was like again.
They were exchanging Facebooks, Mix.
Right. No, it was a festival time there, so kids were posing on the back of the truck. So she said, "Well, hell, they're letting them do that. Let me get inside the truck."
Oh, so you're going to the mall. So how's life treating you, James? Everything good? Everything well?
Sorry, guys, I'm making another drink.
I thought we thought you were chopping up a body.
Oh, I'm breaking up ice. Just got out of my igloo ice machine. It makes 42 pounds per day.
I was thinking, Bruce. He said, "Hold on a second, let me try something." Like trying to beat the shit out of somebody. What's going on? You will hold the mic.
But now let me ask: I unchecked that box, and it's a box that says "reduce mic background noise." Is it making any difference?
I don't hear any difference.
Okay.
Well, you're more consistent now.
Is it more consistent now?
Oh,
Okay.
But when you
Jazz wants to know what you're drinking over there. You beating the shit out of it like you are. Bud Light. What the hell?
What about now?
Now we can't hear you.
Yeah, you sound like you fell in the hole.
It's much lower. It's like you're at a reduced volume.
See, I pulled back away from this mic.
That'll definitely do it.
What's going on with this computer? I don't know. Could be this mic. I don't know.
Sounds like you got a little bit of static in your mic when you're touching on it.
Really?
Marvin, what's
But
our drink of choice?
Not much.
Everything sounds good at my house.
Okay.
What we drinking, Marvin?
Yeah, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking vodka on ice with a little bit of water and chasing it with some sweet tea.
Sounds lovely.
It does. It tastes good.
Okay.
Anyway, what kind of mics are you guys using?
Well, I'm using a mic that I actually got with my B8, but my B8 does not work anymore, so I just use the mic.
Okay.
Got a Blue Yeti X.
It's like, I look at my camera picture of me. That does not look like me
Yeah, right.
at all. It looks like I'm a worm head or something. That does not look like me. I got to update shit, so I'm asking.
James, I didn't realize he's already over there for 14 months, 1 year and 2 months, flying by. Good. I'm glad you're doing well, James. Haven't heard from you.
Saved a bunch of money in car insurance. trying to get a hold of you about your extended warranty there. Yeah.
I would take that call seriously and give them your credit card information.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's going to help save his car, Bruce. He's got to do it.
Okay.
I used to, when I get bored at home, I used to answer the phone and talk to him for like a half hour, and I always change up cars and stuff on them halfway through it. I mean, I got a 1972 Pinto wagon. I really need that good.
I've never gone that far with them, but like I'll pick it up and say, "Hello, Chinese food."
It's in the background.
The BG.
Yeah, I used to tell people when they say that, it's be gone. That's what they are. They ass left.
Been gone.
Been gone. I'm in the BG. Been gone, huh? Yeah. I don't know why Tim didn't like my little background music I got going on here. I don't think it's too horrible.
I don't hear background music.
Yeah, you got to like really get quiet and be able to hear it. But it's part of StreamYards. It's one of the little sounds that they offer. Maybe if you have headphones in, you can hear it better.
See, when I usually like do a live stream, by myself, I put it to not being monetized, and then I could like just play like real music to start the show.
Right.
Because I don't know. I figure no one's going back and watching live streams for the most part, unless you really talk about somebody and they get a word heard of it.
Right.
Welcome back, Lady Farmer.
Yeah, welcome back.
I did a live stream with Lady Farmer on New Year's Eve 1 year.
Oh, did you?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I had gotten so drunk I fell asleep. I was farting and just on the live stream.
And she was just running it. Huh?
Very embarrassing. That brought up my rule: never get drunk on YouTube.
I've accidentally been drinking and like go up on somebody's live stream and like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. I'm a little bit loose with the tongue.
Yeah, no,
Start
me
telling
too.
people what
I
you
think
need.
we've all did that.
Yeah,
Now
that's
there's-
why when you join someone's live stream, you were
Right.
drunk, you joined the live stream, you wake up the next morning, you're like, what did I say?
I've never been too embarrassed, but it's just like I shouldn't do that, that kind of thing. Like I can't believe I let him talk me into coming up. But that's when it's easier to talk me into coming up. I've been having some Panda wine and Coke for about 2 hours. Come on up, come on.
Sure, no problem.
Tell us
Well,
what
in
you
my
do.
case, it's kind of like what I posted on Facebook last night. I was using voice to text. That shit can get pretty screwed up.
Yeah, if you don't check it
They're
first.
still working on that technology.
Yeah, they're still working on it.
Oh boy. Wow.
Yeah.
What else is
Lady
going on
Farmer
with you
Still
guys?
trying to remember, trying to forget everything that you said and did.
one of the memorable live streams with JG. Not my finest hour.
Oh, yeah, Jamie.
Oh yeah.
That's
That's
All
a
right,
winning team right there.
I'll throw something out, but I won't give full context. So
Uh-oh.
many years ago, like when
Last week?
when I first met, on YouTube, that was I first met Lady Farmer and her sister. Her sister's Doreen's Everyday Life,
yeah.
and somebody had told me. Well, they told me two things. One, they told me that Lady Farmer and Doreen were lady boys, and I shouldn't talk to them. That's what somebody told me.
They're messing with you.
I told first of all, I wouldn't care. Number two, I'll decide who my friends are. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
Too many trolls.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I know we've all encountered them.
Yeah, I seem to get less than I used to, though. It's
Because you're no fun. Like you don't like break down hysterical crying because somebody
right.
that frustrates them, Bill.
Yeah. Like, he didn't stop his live stream. Go cry in the corner.
Well, he didn't, change everything he was talking about and just focused on me.
Right.
Just like, who cares?
Yeah.
All right, James. Take care. Good to see you.
Yeah, take care, James. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah. Come back and see us.
Come back and see us sometime. I didn't, I haven't even, I'm looking at our respective live streams and I'm realizing that I haven't even given a thumbs up to anybody.
Dang. What is going on?
Come on, guys. Give JGBK some likes because Bill's way too far ahead.
Oh, yeah.
What I got? 7.
Okay, let's see
7.
what's the score. Okay, Bill's got 25.
Whoa.
JG's
Booming.
got 17. I've got 16.
Okay, you're
Well,
right there.
I think we were both at 16, Bruce, but I gave myself a thumbs up.
Oh, you gave yourself a thumbs up. I quit doing that because I found out they don't
Take it
count.
away.
They
Yeah.
take it away, yeah.
But I gave you and Bill one as well.
I've got to make a comment here to Lady Farmer. She cannot be a lady boy. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, well, that was my thought about it when the person had told me that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
Some
my
of these
God.
lady boys,
Yeah, they told me that her and her sister were lady boys, and I shouldn't be friends with them.
Thank you, lady. Farmer.
It's always hard though to justify calling someone a ladyboy when they have children. It's just
Yeah,
difficult.
you
Where'd you
know.
get your kids at?
And Lady Farmer, she's a very, very, very beautiful woman. Period. I mean, as far as her age, my God, some of the pictures I see of her is just like, you're how old? You look so young.
Oh, yeah. And she kicks ass.
Up, you got one down. You got a thumbs down. You about to break down, JG, because you got a thumbs down.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, and it especially hurts since it's Mark the Savage King. One time we were planning to buy a boat and sail around the world, and now he's giving me thumbs down.
Oh, damn.
Hell, somebody buy me a boat so I can sail around the road and, and pay the bills.
Huge ass. We all want to know who told you that. The name would shock you, and I'm not going to say.
What's up, Russell? How you doing?
Hey, Russell, how you doing?
Was it Bruce?
Good to see you.
Bruce told me.
Huh?
Nah, I'm just messing with JG.
I believe that, Lady Farmer.
Graduation day.
Yeah.
She's the sister. They don't believe I'm a mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marvin, if you wouldn't mind kissing MK's ass a little bit there.
Pass it around. Pass it around. Looks like a lady boy.
Just for MK, I'm going to make sure we stay on past her premiere. And we'll specifically
Somebody
not
had to
tell
tell me what time.
And we'll specifically not tell people to go there.
Let's see, what does it say here?
Oh, definitely. And there'll be more than just, there'll be mechanics of a different nature as well.
Talking about dolls. Lenny. Yes, good day, everybody.
Since Mark likes the P so much, we'll just have her dress up as a mechanic and be on board the ship. If you think about it, she's like your escort, coming over to your house and providing your needs. I'm waiting for that little ending.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's always been a big rumor about her, that she was an escort. It's just all hearsay.
Was it? Yeah. I can definitely tell she's been with a foreigner, whether she's still with them or not, now that she's loaded. Who knows? But
she should throw them right out.
Yep. If I was in the area and I seen her, I'd be videoing who she's with. Breaking news.
No, then you could do what they're all doing. Filipina P exposed. It's the new thing. Everybody's exposed now.
Maybe
well, there's a whole channel to the Filipino exposed. You know that, right?
No.
Yeah, there's somebody who's made a channel, Filipino exposed. Filipino P exposed, be exact.
Old dog exposed.
Yeah, and bashes her, every way they can.
Mark Thornton was caught with a little boy.
Oh,
Yeah, like any channel that's just dedicated to bashing other channels and really produces no content, I don't watch those. Just don't. It's
Well,
jealousy.
I have to admit, I watch a couple of them. Just, well,
Wanna give
they're
us a
like
name?
bashing somebody I don't like. So,
But
but
is that channel just focused on bashing?
I think so.
I
It's,
agree, Lady Farmer. But go ahead,
Drunken
guys.
Slug. I watched that, and Ace Ventura, if he's still in here. So I watched that, and it's pretty. Both of them are pretty amusing. And they're bashing the guy that bashes everybody. So I don't.
Do you participate or just lurk in the background?
I lurk. I just go and laugh.
Well, guys, come on now. Let's not forget about the Dumagetti Mafia.
Oh yeah, the geriatric bunch.
Why are our topics Filipino? Huh? They're easy targets. That's why. Joke long.
And you got a couple. You got Bill's coming from the Philippines.
Yeah.
Court case for carrying a concealed weapon. Huge ass.
That's a good name.
It is. It really is. Especially when you pronounce it correctly. You don't try to go Hugh Jass.
Nothing wrong with a huge ass. More cushion, more fishing.
we are all guys.
Yeah, Lady Farmer says they bash for content. I think that's part of it, but I think the root of it comes down to jealousy.
Yeah. Some of it, yeah, I think so. Especially when, like, I've had my bashers and they bash me, and it's like, where do you get this shit that you're telling everybody? Like, I wish like a third of it was correct. Like,
yeah, they're
just
bashing
make
you.
up some damn stories. Like,
Make up a story that's better than your real life.
Right. Like, come on, man.
Bill's
Like,
juggling
I
3
wish.
Philippine women and stuff like that.
Making me look like a superhero. I'm made like $7,800 a month for my military pension, and I've never been in the military a day in my life. Like, man, I wish I could get some of that shit.
Yeah, man.
Tell me where to
7,800
sign up.
See, but you're in a perfect position to receive jealousy because you're actually living in the Philippines. A lot of guys want to live there. You actually have a wife. So, you're just going to be jealous from that.
Yeah. Well, they'll try to, like, say something about my wife. Like, you could have, she's not, whatever. Like, man, we've been married a long time. You don't know what she looked like back when we got married. So.
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter. It's just
Exactly. As long as
love
I'm
each
happy,
other.
yeah. That's it. Huge package. That's a good name too.
Mr. Huge Package. We got a call for a Mr. Huge Package.
Right.
Yes, MK does have a long stick.
Yes, she does.
I saw one video where it was like drone footage. The selfie stick was up in the sky. It was like a kite flying above.
Oh yeah.
Sure, watch out for all
I
them
remember that.
electrical wires in the Philippines. Them damn things be hung everywhere. Put that selfie stick up there too much, you might touch one of them.
Hair might be sticking up in all different directions.
Right.
Well, they do that here too, which is something I can't understand. They put up the power lines and everything, and then they plant trees directly below them, so that the
Right.
tree will grow up and just go, take down the wires.
Oh,
They
yeah.
trim. And they wonder why the trees die.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Chop half of them off.
You're getting silky over there, Marvin.
Yeah, for sure. But anyway, I probably got to let you guys go because my phone's getting so hot I can't even hold it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I got it plugged in the charger. It's, what can I say? It's 4 years old.
Well, we appreciate you dropping in, Marvin. It was good to see you.
I'm
good to see you,
happy
Marvin.
to stop by and say hi.
Yeah. Good to
So-
see you, man.
Yep. Good
Yeah.
meeting everybody and good,
And by the
thank
way,
you.
don't if you happen to be a wrench on a channel and I join, please don't block me.
Well, no, I won't. I will never block you, JG. You're one of my personal friends. It is what it is.
Thank you.
But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out here. I'm actually gonna fire up my grill and cook a steak.
Ooh,
Whoa.
that sounds good.
Yeah, on New York Strip. It really sounds
Perfect.
good. I'm hungry.
Yeah,
I hear you.
grill up a little
It's
onions with it too.
10:41. I want to get this done by 12 o'clock.
You got it, buddy. Go enjoy yourself.
All right, man. You guys have a good time. All right,
You
man.
have a good evening.
All right. Bye bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
I would take you down, but I know you're good at it already. So
No, his problem is staying on, getting off.
I'll get over and stay on.
But that's great. Now I got a whole passive, James is
There
a
you
moderator in a lot of channels. Now I could get away with saying shit I normally wouldn't be able to.
You'll be there like, no, let him stay. But listen to the stuff he's saying.
I get blocked from new channels all the time. Like,
Well, Don, it's always safe here.
For Don, it's safe.
It's safe, man.
Marvin. Yeah.
A few weeks ago, I was a chatter at the Sunshine Channel program, and this guy, I mean,
Sound like a strip
and I'm
club.
not even joking. He's talking about how when mostly Filipinos, but women, when they get a certain age, their body parts start falling to the floor. He was saying, the breasts go down to their knees. He's saying,
Right.
the vagina is hitting the floor. So I made a joke. I said the only reason to put a woman up on a pedestal is to look up the skirt, and he acted horrified by that. And then my next text was, this guy was just talking about woman body parts hitting the floor, but my joke was too much for him. Like, give me a break. He was going into detail about the body parts falling to the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's too funny.
Lord.
I mean, he was getting graphic with it, okay? The parts that I was uncomfortable with it. But, then I make that joke, and he's like, oh, my God, where are my moderators? You can't allow a comment like that. I'm like, really, dude?
What are you guys doing? I didn't make it, so it's so horrible. I got go ahead. I was going to tell you about the time I got blocked here not too long ago.
Yeah.
And it was pretty tame. It was so a guy, he's giving out this bad relationship advice, and of course, who I am. I'm going to tell him, here's what you should do. You should just come on like everybody else. Get your passport together and come on over to an Asian country and find you somebody. And man, boom. They swooped in like pterodactyls to get me. Like boom, I was going. Like wow.
You had to move there to get a woman.
Yeah. Like dang. He's sitting here telling about these horror stories he's gone through. And like, man, what are you messing around? you don't have to marry your cousin in the same town as you. You can go outside the town and find somebody else. So,
Bruce,
yeah.
you have any getting blocked stories? Bruce is too nice. He probably never got blocked from anyone ever.
No, not really. I don't. You know, uh, the only time I've ever run into that problem was I
Turned
went
up
to
from
a live stream where they used Nightbot, and I didn't have a blue wrench, and so I got timed out
Oh
because
yeah, the
I
night.
was I used an emoticon or something like that, and so the
yeah,
Nightbot, it was probably
times
set to
out.
automatically time out people that didn't have
Yeah,
a blue jacket to
yeah.
and started doing something like that. So
Mm.
other than that, you know, I've never run into that problem. Now I do have a story where one time I got cussed out.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, and I wasn't even up on the panel. It was somebody else that was up on the panel, and there was two of us there, and I'm not going to mention anyone's name here, uh, but there was two of us that were out there in the chat,
Type it
and
in the private chat.
yeah, you know,
Uh,
for me personally, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was about to go to sleep, and
right.
anyway, I saw a friend of mine that happens to be in the UK was doing a live stream. So I went
Yeah.
there just to say hi. And, I even told the host, that, oh, I'm not going to be able to stay because I needed to go to sleep. I got to get up and go to work tomorrow. And
Yeah.
anyway, this guy had come up on her panel and he immediately, anyway, I was about to leave. And anyway, this other guy that was there, he decided to leave too. Now I don't know what his reason for leaving was, but I knew what my reason was, and I had already told the host, why I was leaving. And this guy turned around, and once he got up there, and you could tell he had been drinking, you know. And anyway, he said, "Fuck you" to the first person, the other guy, and started cussing at him. And then he turned around and did the same thing to me. And I said, "Hey, I haven't done anything to you, you know." And anyway, but yeah, he said it more than once to both of them. You know? Anyway, I left. I just left. But I was kind of like, oh well, you know,
You just rubbed them the wrong way, Bruce.
I guess I don't know. But anyway, he didn't understand. I guess that I was needing to go to sleep because I had to get up and go to work the next day. And like I said, he had been drinking. You could tell he had been drinking. So he probably,
They'll fix
because he
that.
had been drinking, he didn't, he wasn't in his right mind anyway, because he probably had had too much to drink. And
Yeah, probably.
so, you know, and, we're talking about somebody that's in a completely different time zone from the host, even. That's what was so crazy about it. I mean, it was just
No rhyme or reason, right?
right. Now, I saw this person a few weeks later, and he did apologize to me. But, still, I was just kind of, it just kind of told me a lot about that person's character.
Right.
No, it wasn't him. It was, I would say it's probably one of Jamie's friends. Okay? But it wasn't Jamie.
Hello, Emily.
I think Ace had the same idea as me. That sounds like something drinking up on a live stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cussing
I mean,
people.
that sounds like something Jamie would do. Yeah.
Right.
And, and, and I'll say this, that, yeah, Jamie, yeah, someone told Kuya Bruce, oh, hey, I don't sit around and worry about that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
I mean, to sit there and let something like that occupy space up here in
That's it.
my head, that's just not the thing for me to do.
Right.
Just, you let it go and you move on.
No, it's
And
not worth your time.
yeah. And needless to say, I mean, yeah, I accepted his apology, but I didn't, I was very leery of that person from that point forward.
Right.
That,
Sure.
because if they do something like that once, they're liable to turn around and do it again,
I would say
and you
most
never know.
likely.
So you just kind of, you know,
All right,
it's
so
kind of like, hey, detach, set a boundary, don't go
Exactly.
stick your hand in a hornet's nest.
Why
Because you're
not?
probably going to get stung if you go back and do it again.
That was like Big Kev. Like I seen the birth of this guy. Like a lot of people don't even know. Like, but he just came about from being on Says Style channel, where Says would just ask him questions and make him look like a jackass.
Yeah.
And he went from that to now he's like a big shot. So it was saying, "Oh, come check out my show." So I went over there one time, and I don't know, it was like him and 8 other old guys, and they're just all yapping and complaining about their problems and everything. I'm trying to say hello, how you doing, guys? And everyone, including Kevin, ignored me. It was like, what the hell, man?
Uh-huh. You
And
know
then
what, Brett? I remember that. I was there when he did that. I sure
Boy.
was. I remember when that happened, and that was a terrible thing he did. And anyway, that
Crazy.
was not cool at all.
I got blocked from Every Man Has a Story channel. And it was like so inane. That's what I say. Like a lot of these Philippine bloggers, they have like the softest skin.
Yeah.
You can't take anything. I was making a joke in his chat. I was like, everybody's saying hello to him because I think it had just started, and I put in, "Hey, how you doing, Blinky?" And he had me banned from the channel. Really? How you
That's all
doing,
it
Blinky?
Oh, Lordy.
But, there's you got quite a few different types of people out here. You got good people, bad people. You got
Then I got blocked from the fake foreigner farming in the Philippines. And I don't even think it wasn't a live stream. It was a comment I made on his video. He did a video about how someone loaned him $500, and he said he tried to pay it back, but it didn't go through. So now he's not going to pay him. And then he was mad at the guy who lent them the money that didn't get it back. He was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And so I just made a comment. I'm like, wait, I don't understand. You borrowed the $500 from the guy. You didn't give it back to him, and you're mad at him for being mad that you didn't give it back. Like that didn't make any sense. Then he blocked me.
Sounds like a couple Jack that live on YouTube with the fake relationship. Yeah. Yeah, you hear that. They say keeping it real.
Keeping it real. Boots on the ground.
Yeah. Oh, Lordy.
Yeah.
You guys know I got rid of all those blue ranches and stuff. I kept having people blocking people that just was popping in. I don't know who's doing it, so I'm getting rid of all of them.
Yeah, well, what would happen is that the person that had made a wrench might have a beef with that person. So then when they see him on you, then they're blocking him from you.
Exactly. What does that got to do with me? If somebody don't like somebody, what does that got to do with the host?
No, it has nothing to do with it.
Nothing. It's like two people in the chat right now. If Emily didn't like Lady Farmer, it's okay. We'll move on.
I don't. I mean, if there's people there they don't like me, I don't worry about it. You know, as long as they're, leaving me alone, and I'll leave them alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like what I do on Bill's channel all the time.
That's why you hang out there, huh? You
Yeah,
know I
well,
don't like Bill, but I kind of like Murph. So
no, I'm talking about like I might not like one of the other chatters, but I
sure,
don't just start going off.
right. With me though, you know what I like? I like different thought. I like different people's thoughts, right? So I might not agree with everything they say or half the stuff they say, but hey, lets me think a little bit. I hear what they say and
Yeah,
move
well,
on.
you're like me with that. Like I don't freak out if someone has a different opinion,
Right.
but some of them do. I mean, they'll
Yeah.
block you, they'll time you out, whatever they're
Yeah.
gonna do, just because you have a
Yeah.
difference of opinion.
What do
Oh
you
yeah.
mean the Filipino woman is not the most beautiful woman in the world?
Right.
Sacrilegious. Like, have you ever been around the world? Have you seen them all? I haven't yet. So,
The way I've calculated, the Filipina is least in the Asian world. It's like ranked third because I got Japan and Korean women before them,
yeah.
and I might even have Vietnam above them.
Yeah. Well, I think the Thai are kind of up there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't even mention them. So the Filipinos are really like fifth.
But of course, Filipino is number one because my wife is a Filipino. So I got to say that.
No,
Mercy, hear me?
Filipinos are closer. They get they they go up. They get a higher rank because they can at least speak some English.
Right, right. You know what though? Like you're saying, South America though. Wow, just if I couldn't handle all that they got packing and stuff. So
Yeah, well,
like,
I'd like to give it a try. I like me a
you
nice
would
Latina.
like to have a test drive, huh?
I've dated a few Latinas here.
Yeah. I've never had a Latino lady. I've had many ladies with different skin tones, but I never had dated a Latino.
Oh, you missed a lot.
Hey, welcome in everybody. Thank
Oh,
you guys for hanging out with us.
at least we got Hugh Jess agreeing with us. If someone has a different opinion, he doesn't care.
That's it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And that's cool. You know.
Oh, and I think it makes it interesting, actually.
It makes life interesting when you got people that have different opinions. If we all thought alike, you know, this thing would get very boring quickly.
Oh,
100% correct, Bill. It would be a boring
I mean,
Bruce.
you would get bored. It would
Yeah.
be, yeah. I mean, I would get bored with it and walk
If
away.
I
I
said,
would just, you know.
yeah, like if I said, well, I like regular guy.
I mean,
And everybody just said yes. Everything everyone said, everyone agreed with. It would be boring as hell.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It just, it's, not all of it's, I mean, we're not going to think alike. I mean, there's going to be things we're going to disagree on, and that's okay. That's okay.
yep.
If, I don't have a problem with that. You may like your eggs scrambled, and I may like my eggs fried, sunny side up.
I like them over easy, actually.
Well, there you go. Okay, so and that's cool. That's cool. We just, it's just difference of opinion. And by the way, I like mine scrambled anyway.
Me too. I pretty much like egg in all its forms.
But I'm just using that as an example because, we just, we're all people and we all have diverse opinions. And opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. So get over it.
So wipe it and come on.
But some assholes are bigger than others.
Yeah,
Or more stinky than the other one. Huh?
exactly. I mean, just and Hugh says he's a hard boiled man.
Lady Farmer was saying she used to get bothered before, but not anymore. Good for you. Don't be bothered by the
Oh
shits.
yeah.
They don't bother me.
I don't let it bother me. In fact, if I see somebody come in and it looks like it would be bothering other people, I'll just go ahead and hide them. I don't waste time timing them out or any of that kind of stuff. That's just wasting time. Just get rid of them, and that doesn't bother me. I have no remorse for hiding somebody if I feel like they need to be hid.
Smells like a rose. How you know? Mark, how you know?
Well, I tell you what, Mark, I sure don't want to smell it.
I don't want to try to prove that.
Good lordy.
I like a nice over easy egg on a sisig. That's nice.
Yeah. Depends on what I'm eating is how I eat the eggs. It depends. Depends
Exactly.
what it is.
If I'm having a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, I like them scrambled.
Yeah.
I'm just getting the eggs. Maybe I got some home fries. I like them over easy.
Yeah.
Problem with eggs, though, is a lot of people don't know how to cook them, especially when you go to restaurants. Like, if you have an omelet, the egg is supposed to be yellow, not brown. They constantly overcook it.
Mm.
It's a big problem.
Sending it back. I'm sending it back. This is the wrong. Guys, get your shit together.
Mark, who are all those people? Your nursemaids? They probably drop a piece of potpourri over there when they finish cleaning you.
Hey, huge ass is out of here. He's got to go back to the goats.
Well, enjoy. Good to see you, Hugh Jess. You were funny.
Come back anytime.
Mark, I've noticed over the years, he's just contrarian. Whatever you say, he believes the opposite. Well, at least for me. Maybe not everybody.
All right, Hugh, take care. Have a good day.
You guys, in case you don't know, you can, find the other channels that are up here. You go over to their channels. That's Shooting Star MS right there. And that's John BG. He didn't write his name in his thing.
John G. That's what the J stands for in JG. John G.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You're supposed to put your name there, so when you're doing a stream like this, everybody see.
Yeah,
but it's in the little scroll.
If it was for if I was really trying, I would be more concerned with it.
Welcome in, Scott. Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you. If you were really trying, you'd be up here on the panel the whole time. You guys come. Did you swim to me yet? What are you doing?
I went through that when I had first got started. I really wanted to get the 1,000, get the 4,000 hours, and all of this stuff. But really, after I got it, I really didn't care.
Right.
No, and I had I felt I had some good ideas to do vlogs. Like, I'll tell you one. Like, I have 2 videos on my channel that I did in New York, which were food trucks. One was an ice cream truck, and one was sausage and pepper. And like the sausage and pepper one's got like 29,000 views, and The other one, the ice cream, I think has over 20. So I would have did like a whole line of like New York City food trucks.
Right.
Different ones, Mexican ones, pizza ones, whatever,
Right.
and do it. I think that would have got a lot of views.
Yeah.
Just,
You would have made the sacrifice to eat at all those places just for the viewer.
It's a great idea on many different levels.
It is.
I get to eat all that food, and everybody gets to come and view it.
Right.
But just between full-time work and then having to take care of your household chores and whatnot, I don't have time for it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but back then I would go to those fishing streams, whatever they call them. Where you try to get people to join you, so people will tap you and then never go back to you. Then you're supposed to go to them.
Right.
And I was doing it. I was like, "What am I doing? I'm not going to watch these people." And then I actually went through and started looking at the people I subscribed. It was like, say like Filipina with her 2 kids who are crying in the background with a chicken going, and not even talking to the camera, and I'm just like, what am I doing? I'm not interested in any of this.
Yeah. The ones that get to me is the people that are trying, they have a silent stream and they're pointing it at the wall.
Yeah.
And they got the bubbles or something. It's like, I'm unsubscribing to this. If this is your content, I don't want to have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, talk about putting in no effort. Then I seen the ones that live stream themselves sleeping. I've seen.
I'd rather see that than the damn wall.
And the wall.
Nothing.
Yeah, well, they don't put the camera when they're doing the sleeping one. They don't put it close enough where you can see the gerb coming out of the corner of the mouth as the sleeping.
Maybe I should do that one of these days. Show how I sleep. Everybody will never watch another one of my videos again. Number one, I got tubes going into my head because I have to have my CPAP going. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be hot.
What is this guy doing? He in space?
Lady Farm is asking, have we ever tried Dinkin meal?
I've never tried that.
Never heard of it. Whether I tried it or not, I don't know.
Yeah, actually, I've never heard of it either, but
I don't know. If my wife is around in here, she might be able to tell me if I ate it or not, because she feeds me all kinds of stuff. I have no idea what it is.
Right? Yeah, you might have had it and not even known what it was.
Well, I just listen for my wife or them to start saying asshole. If I hear them start saying asshole, I'm not eating nothing on the table. I mean, they're eating some dogs, and I don't want to have that. Sorry. Never heard of it. Yeah. 6 uses the brain of the pig. Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna Google this.
I've eaten Sig many times. So.
Whoa.
Keep pausing her video to see what kind of ring she's wearing and copy this. That's creepy. It is creepy.
It is.
All right, let's see what. Oh, here it is.
You want to pop it up on the screen? Can you pop it up?
Yeah. Hold on. Okay.
I don't know how that works when we're all doing it, but
yeah.
Hold on.
Yanni thinks it's yummy.
Well, what is it though?
Here it goes. Let's check it out.
Pork?
Yeah, let's see.
Pig ears.
I said pig ears, red onion, cane vinegar, mayonnaise, pig liver. Pound
I probably ate
liver,
that.
Pig. Calamansi, juice,
Calamansi. Yeah.
garlic,
Calamansi.
chili peppers, ginger. Pork
Sounds
liver,
good to me.
pork ears, Thai, ginger, red onions. Okay.
Yeah, that would be the kind of food that, someone would have to slip me. Like if I said, what's the meat, and they just said pork, I might try it. But if they told me it was pig ear, no, I wouldn't be trying it.
Let's see. Dakan, also known as warik. Warik is a Filipino dish consisting of various pork head parts, red onions.
Basically, like all the parts of the pig no one wants to eat here.
Yeah. They eat all that stuff.
Yeah, the leftovers.
I remember leaving our wedding party or whatever after we got married, and one of the relatives had a pig head in a bag. We had LaChawn there, but she just had a bag with a pig head, and you could see the pig head. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm in the Philippines. I'm married.
Okay.
Lady carrying around a pig head in a plastic sack to go.
Better than being in America with a girl's head in your bag.
Different ingredients they use instead of mayonnaise. They use
It's like sweet. It's sweet over there. Their mayonnaise.
They don't have what's it called? The good one. Hellman's.
Hellman's. You can find it, but it's of course it's going to cost you, and you usually get this little bitty jar of it. It's like nothing like what we got here at the Costco. We got a big tub of it. It's like, yeah, baby, slapping this on everything. I'm gonna butter up before I go to bed. Put this mayo on.
You know what? I know we have Lady Farmer and Yenny in here, and I appreciate them, but please don't tell me what's inside these things.
Yeah, I'm not even.
Like, I like sisig, but I don't want to know that much about it.
You could tell it was gristle. Some places. Yeah. I remember I was chewing on something one of the times that we were out and about. But different meat will taste a little different depending on how they're cooking it. But find out after I eat a bunch of it, it's cow tongue. And
man. How was it?
It was okay tasting. It just had a spongy texture, and I'm not down with too many of the textures, so that would probably be the only reason I wouldn't want to eat it all the time. But as far as taste, it was alright. But I think my wife, she gives me stuff and sits back and watches me eat it. Like,
oh yeah. Yeah, he don't know what he's eating. He likes it.
Yeah. Tell him later. Get him.
Best food is the best man. I think Hellman's goes by a couple of names. I think it's Hellman's, and I think isn't it Finest or is it Best? I don't know. But it's the same exact product, just with a different label on it. I just found that out a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a hankering though for tocino because, I know they say that's street food, but I had it in 5-star restaurants and it was friggin' out of this world.
Awesome.
Soup number 5. Now, what is soup number 5?
Whatever you want it to be.
What the hell is that?
Yeah.
Soup number 5. They said it's good for a male. Val Don, I think it's safe no matter where you go. But thanks anyway.
Yenny says, yeah. Yenny said that number 5 is button bowl of cacao. I forgot the exact joke, but there was It was something like this guy was in the restaurant and he saw this food coming out for this one lucky person, and the guy asked him, he's like, "What kind of food is that?" And he said, "Oh, it's bull's balls." You know, because they have the bullfighting. So the guy says, "Oh wow, I'd really like to try that." He's like, "Well, they have the bullfighting every day. You know, you can get it the next day." So he went to the restaurant the next day and he ordered the bull balls. And when they came out, they were a lot, smaller. And he's like, "What? This doesn't look like what I saw yesterday." And the waiter said to him, "Sometimes the bull wins."
Oh, Lordy.
That's all too funny.
Does it really help a man? I don't know. There's all kinds of things in the Philippines they tell you is good for you for this and that. You need to eat this if you want to. I'm like, no, I don't.
I've kind of wondered about some of the I've heard some things like that too.
Yeah,
That,
they say all kinds of stuff over there.
Yeah, and I've heard a couple. There's a couple of them I think that I've heard, and I thought, no, that ain't right.
Yeah, they say that about the balut, the duck egg.
Oh,
God, give you strength like a bull. I'm like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, well, when I was there, no, I was getting a petty cab ride from this guy, and part of it because it was intramuros in Manila, and part of like the roads over there were cobblestones. So
Right.
this guy's like pedaling me, and I'm feeling bad because I have some weight behind me and there's cobblestones. So I wanted to get out. Well, two reasons. One, I didn't want him to die, and number two, it was killing my back because cobblestones in a pedicab is not fun.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I was asking him, like, how do you have the strength? Because, like, some of it not only was a cobblestone, but it was like going up like a little hill, hilly. And he said balut. It gave him the strength from the waist down.
Oh, Lordy. There she is. Advisor Channel's on her way in. There she is.
Welcome, Advisor.
Hey, Advisor.
Who is that?
She is, I think she lives in Cebu. I watch her in the background all the time. I don't talk on her live stream too often, but I'll be watching her. She's funny.
Yeah, Lady Farmer. According to that driver, it does help a male.
Yeah, that's...
Gives him super strength in the bedroom. Makes things bigger, longer, and take longer.
I just thought my wife was trying to tell me that stuff, so I eat more of that crap, but I was like, I ain't eating it. Now, I've tried it, so, I've tried it, but I don't want no more.
Bill, if you're going to be married, you're going to need to eating it.
Well, I mean, what are we talking about again?
At least occasionally.
No, I haven't made it to Vietnam. That was on the list of places we were going to go, but damn, COVID messed us all up.
You see, I thought about going to Vietnam too, but I'm just too afraid of like the language and not being able to communicate with anybody.
Yeah, we were going to do. I had to do a visa run every year. Was our plan, and so the first year, of course, we went to Thailand. Second year, we are going to go to either Vietnam or Malaysia. We were close to booking a trip to China. I was going to go up to see the Great Wall of China. Instead, we we booked to go to Thailand, and that's when everything shut down, closed up, all that good stuff. Like, man, I'm glad we didn't go to China. It's stuck in China.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
What are you guys hiding? And there's someone in the chat. Scary.
Yeah. Well, there can't be too much good looking on one panel. If we all three were on the panel at the same time, we'd blow up the internet. They would think we're the newest boy band.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Geriatrics performing tonight.
We're new kids on the
We
block.
come walking down the street
Oh Lordy.
with the craziest accent
One of us even sing.
that you ever seen.
The McGeeslins is in the house, everybody.
Welcome, the McGeeslins.
It's always good to see Kenny.
How you doing?
Lady Farmer says she's been trying to trick her man to eat balut. He don't want.
My wife ended up tricking me to eat it, so.
But how can you trick that? I mean, it's in a shell, you know, with a fetal duck in there. I mean, how do you fake that?
Well, here's how my wife tricked me. Okay, so of course she tried to do the shell deal, stick it in my face. Hey, guess what we're eating? No, we're not. Take a look at that. I ain't eating that, right? So, anyways, we were at a small little bitty Vietnamese restaurant. Okay. So there was something on the menu she ordered, but what it is it's the balut. They take it out of the shell, they cover it up with some stuff, and then they put this drizzle stuff over it. I don't know what this stuff was called, but I'm at a Vietnamese restaurant in the Philippines, trying to have Vietnamese food. I'm trying whatever, right? And it ended up being balut. I took a big bite of it, and yeah, I was getting sick at the man. It was going bad. I got it down, but barely. Uh-oh.
Even if they mix it with that stuff, how, like, when you go in there with your fork, do you not, like, see a whole, like, duck head or something?
Because I wasn't paying too much attention.
I got you.
I just, I was just trying to eat everything. I was hungry. It's like it was brung out like appetizers kind of thing. We had several different things at the table, and there's me and the kids and the wife, and hands were flying everywhere, and I'm trying to get me some. And
oh boy. And did you? Well, I mean, assuming that you kept it down, how did it go that evening?
I don't remember any difference. I was just happy I didn't suka all over the place. I was, of course they gave me these Cokes that were the size of this little flashlight right here. Here's your Coke, sir. I'm like, you better give me another one. I'm trying to swallow them things down.
They have those little bottles and little cans.
It's like killing me. It's like 2 ounces of soda. I'm like, you better get about 12 of those.
Yeah, that's something. I mean, the things I just won't eat on principle. I'm not even saying that I wouldn't like them if I actually tried them, but I just won't try them based on the principle of what they are.
Right.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'd have to agree with that.
I mean,
I don't think anything's currently booming over his way, but I hadn't heard. I hadn't asked him.
like I've always had heard about durian, and the smell.
Yeah.
And you really
Yeah.
like from just being home and not experiencing that, you can't really truly appreciate it. But
Right.
I was I was in one hotel where that stuff is banned, that they weren't supposed to have it.
Right.
And I like walked right out like the back door to go by the pool, and there was a couple cutting it up, and I smelled it, and I was like, oh my god. I mean, it
Right.
smelled like dirty feet, just
Right.
feces, whatever you want to put there. It was not
Right.
nice. So
You're
I mean, that
fine.
thing could taste like ice cream, but I'll never try it because of that smell.
Yeah. Well, I've eaten durian many times because my wife swears to me each time that no, this is the best one. There's different types, right? So she always tells me, no, this is the best. It's the sweetest place, or like when H2H was visiting or whatever. Of course, he's eating durian, so I got to eat it too, right? So, I it's not good. I don't know who says it's good, but it's not good. It don't smell good. It don't taste good.
Well, if it doesn't smell good and it doesn't taste good, why on earth would anyone eat that shit?
They swear that it tastes. They're saying, or at least my wife and them be saying, it smells like or it tastes like heaven, but it smells like hell. It's kind of their. To me, it smells like if you make cabbage in your house. Have you ever boiled
Yeah.
cabbage?
Boil it up.
Yeah, it kind of smells like that, but you've been like that shit been sitting there for 3 or 4 days. You're still cooking on it.
Well, that's a ringing endorsement. It smells like cabbage that's been laying around for 3 days.
Yeah.
Jackfruit is better.
Yeah. It's horrible.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
like stuff like that, I just won't try.
Yeah.
I'm
Like one of
boring
the
that way.
one of the first things H2H tried when he got down to Mindanao with us, we were at a beach and little kids coming around with ice cream, dirty ice cream is what they call it. And
Yeah.
one of the flavors was durian. I was like, yep, we got to have it. Let's go. We're at the beach having dirty ice cream and it's durian flavor. And that's about the best way to eat the nastiness.
Oh.
I was in Mindanao too, and I was at that Roche's market, and I did try something where I got poisoned, but I also tried this. I think it was like charcoal ice cream or something.
Charcoal,
and it was fantastic. It really was.
Yeah, they got different stuff. Hey, if anybody wants to come up, I don't know what live stream you're in, but somebody
Gotta go
can
to
come.
Bill.
Well, I think
He's over in
dropped
Jay's.
it somewhere. Yeah, wherever.
Go over to Bill's and kiss the ring, and he'll let you on.
I forgot I got the damn camera back on again. I might have been digging my nose. Forgot.
No, you weren't.
Good. This time.
Hey, Sean Tuber, welcome.
Sean Tuber in the house.
I got a thumb suck from Sean Tuber. Thank you, Sean.
Thumbs up.
Thumb suck done. Joke Lang.
You better watch out. You start talking like that around some of them, they believe you know Tagalog and they'll just start going at you.
Kumasta ganda.
I go in
Magandang
with
umaga.
Yeah, you go in with a greeting, and then they're like 20 miles an hour at you. Be like, I was joking.
Well, I mean, but that makes sense. You would think that, right? If someone came up to me that didn't speak English, but came up and said something perfectly in English, I would assume that they spoke English. Right? So if I did that in Tagalog, that would make sense that they do that.
Right. But I don't know what my Tagalog sounds like, but I can't imagine it being good. You know what I'm saying? I imagine it like somebody from India saying English to me. So that's what I would think my Tagalog sounds like.
So, but being that you brought up India, my first trip to the Philippines, which was an economy, and I got lucky enough to sit next to this very lovely Indian man.
Yeah,
And he was on the plane, and it's like an hour or two into the flight. He takes off his shoes with no socks on, and stinks really bad, by the way.
Oh,
And
man.
he's
All
walking
right.
around the plane, stretching out.
Did he?
That wasn't a fun experience.
Did he bring a packet of curry just to open up and sniff on?
No, just the
Boy,
sweaty, disgusting feet, barefoot, walking around the plane.
sweet.
Lovely.
Oh, Lord.
Then I got smart and I went to business class.
Is that better? They don't act like fools up there?
Well, first of all, there's like no rows,
Right.
I didn't have anybody next to me, so I just had this big chair that I could, like go into like the lay down position.
Yeah.
Like all unfolded. It was the first time I was ever able to sleep on a plane.
Cool.
And since I paid for the upgrade to business, I had myself some champagne and some steak.
Whoa.
No extra costs. Why you're not going to try it?
Hey.
And
Well,
I don't know if I ever actually admitted this, but when I came back from the Philippines, my last trip, I was actually, I honestly believe that I had COVID before, like a month or two before, it became announced, because it was around before it was announced.
Sure.
And I was coming back from the Philippines. I had that business class seat, and I couldn't sleep, and I was like coughing, and I was like miserable. Then when I got home for like 6 weeks, I was just in bed, sweating, fevery, and I did something I don't do often, which is I went to the doctor. The doctor ran a bunch of tests. He really wasn't sure, but he said it could be with the chest.
Bronchial, whatever.
Yeah, bronchitis.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he thought it was like bronchitis. And then, after like 6 weeks, I finally started feeling better again. I took off all of those weeks, and I was really, really out of it. And I think I probably spread it all over New York City, because like the next month, the entire city was infected.
You were the guy.
I was Typhoon Mary.
Oh, Lordy. Yes, Sean, we're praying for your family, your son. Did you guys go through all that? It's amazing how cheap I like to be on flights. I mean, if they offered me a ticket to be up and under the plane for cheaper, I might do that. You know what I'm saying? Right? You want to ride down here with the luggage for $50 off? Yeah. I'll be fine.
Well, that was always me as well. But, I've heard it said, and I feel it's true, that, once you go to like business class, you don't want to go back to economy. I mean, some economy is okay. Like when I do have flown economy, I do like to like get by the emergency exit aisle, because, you have more leg room, more space.
Right. Sure.
But like here, it's like a 15 and a half, 16-hour flight direct. I don't want to be bunched up with like 4 other people. God forbid, be in the window seat. And then I have to bother 3 people if I have to go
out. Yeah.
Bathroom.
So this flight here to Hawaii was the first time I'm traveling since COVID, and so I had to get a seat by the window but it was only 2 rows. I was on Philippines Air, and 2 rows. The guy next to me. I mean, I never was so glad to have a mask on. I mean, I didn't take the damn thing off. He was Joe Hackey. I don't know what his name. You know, he was just. It's like fuck. I made it all this time. Never had no issue. Then I'm gonna sit down next to this guy that's choking on his lungs as we as we're in the plane. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, Lord.
And I've always had a strange, unique ability to get a seat where it's near screaming children. And it's well known how much I love children in general, but now they're on a flight screaming the whole way, and the parents apparently don't hear it.
They're numb to it.
Well, that's the
I've
thing.
done
Like,
pretty good without that.
but that's the thing. Like, even like with watching, Philippines vlogs, like you do get used to it. I mean, I lived around the corner from an FDNY precinct, firehouse, and those things used to be going off all night. Like in the first month I lived there, I couldn't sleep that first month, but after that, I never heard it.
Right.
Get used to it.
Yep.
Dang. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you would think the doctors would know that, a boy can't get pregnant.
Yeah. That almost sounds like the paperwork got screwed up and mixed up with somebody else's.
Right. And where was that?
It's so funny how you hear about like different things. Like there's some people that, Philippines doctors are great, dentists are great, everybody's great, and then you see other channels like, no, he went in with heartburn and they were about to do brain surgery on him. It's just like it's all over the place.
Well, I think that is like we know if we get sick in town, we're gonna go to Davao or something. Thank you, Sean, for the love. We appreciate you. And so down in Davao at the big nice hospital, you get some great doctors down there. But if I'm hit by a car, don't waste your time and take me over here to this hospital by the house because they ain't doing that. They might not even give me a painkiller.
Yeah, take care, Sean, and prayers for your son. Yeah, well, I mean, that was the one place I got sick was Davao. I got the food poisoning, and then I had just had like a strange rash on my hands, like just like little bubbles coming up on my knuckles. It didn't itch or anything, but they weren't supposed to be there. They were never there before.
Yeah.
So I ended up having to go to. I think I went to a dermatologist or something, and she gave me some cream and stuff, and that got rid of the rash. But it was just like, wow.
Yeah, I never had skin issues until I went to the Philippines, and there's something in their water that just tears me up. But like, I was taking so many showers a day that I had to go to the dermatologist or whatever, and he's like, "You can't be doing that." Like, what do you mean? I can't be stinky.
Yeah, exactly. Like especially there, because like if people haven't been there, like you go out, you sweat.
Exactly.
Like when I was there, if I'd leave the hotel and walk down the block, I'd be drenched by the time I got to the end of the block.
Exactly.
Disgusting.
People always ask me, "Why don't you ride one of the motorcycles in the Philippines?" Like, time I get to where I'm going, I'll be a fucking puddle. Nobody wants me to walk into there, whatever going on, dripping.
Yeah, no, I mean like my clothes, like it would look like I took a shower in my clothes.
Exactly.
Completely drenched from head to toe.
Exactly.
That's why you got to do things like really early or late at night.
Exactly. Gotta stay hydrated.
That's one of my things why I'm concerned if I could stay there. But I haven't checked out like places like Baguio and other places. It apparently would have to be a place with elevation.
Right. I do better since I got used to it. There's a trick somebody taught me there that helps me.
What's that?
Um,
Sweat rag? The back of the neck?
some of that stuff, but what I do is when I get up in the morning, first thing I do is get some hot coffee and start drinking some hot coffee. And that is the thing that helps. I don't know
Hot
what
coffee?
it is. Hot coffee. Like there ain't no way in hell I'm about to drink something hot and I'm already hot. But that helps me. And
No, you
like
know
I
what?
never drank coffee. Like occasionally when I went out to breakfast, I drank coffee. But I became a coffee holic when I'm in the Philippines.
Well, I'll tell you, I've heard that anywhere that like
Really?
if you, whether it, like here in New York, if it was just a really really hot day, they say the best thing to do is to drink the hot liquids.
Yeah.
That
It worked
it
for
is
me.
supposed to cool you down. Yeah, no, I believe it would work.
Sean, I use Canva for my thumbnails, and I use the free version. And that's how I make all the thumbnails. But thank you for noticing. I I try, but
Yeah, and I
it's
should say thank you, Bill. That was a nice.
yeah, no problem, no problem. If you guys ever need anything like that, let me know. I'm not doing nothing. I'll throw them together. But
I'm,
Canva, that's what I use.
yeah, I use something else, but I usually don't take the time to do it.
Yeah. Well, if I know it's coming up, then I can throw something together. But
No, you're good with that.
yeah, anything that hot helps. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's counterintuitive because you would want to drink the ice cold thing.
Right. Exactly. Eat spicy
Well,
food.
I found that the buco, like if you just drink it out of there, they cut it open and you stick a straw in it. That stuff is very good.
Oh yeah.
Replenishing you.
Yeah. That's the best. The best you can get. But I've had people like I go over to the house and like, oh, here you go. They break one down from the tree and cut it open, and give it to me, and this shit is boiling hot. It just came out. It's been in the sun.
Yep.
This is not refreshing at all.
Yeah, a cool one is better.
Yeah,
I had a few of those.
yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
They're very expensive here in Hawaii. Like to get a coconut here, shit, it'd be like $45. In the Philippines, people are giving them to you. Here you go.
Yeah, for they charge you'd be like 5 or 10 pesos anyway.
Right.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to figure, wherever you go in the world, the people who live there their whole lives know more than you. I mean, it's just natural thinking.
Right. Yep.
So I don't know. What do you think? We'll go for like another few minutes up until MK.
Yeah, her premiere's going to start in about 12 minutes.
Well, you better drop that link in there, Bruce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get the link going.
But yeah, no, and I'm sorry I came late tonight. Was not planned, not intentional.
It's all good.
That's what I did. I spent my time trying to coordinate this and just show up.
And what I try to tell other people, if you're interested in doing something like this or similar, just holler. Just talk to us. If we like you, we might respond to you. If we don't, we won't.
Yeah. You don't get a response and take the message and piss off.
Get out of here. What's up, Hillbilly? How's it going?
How you doing, Hillbilly?
Hey,
Jax.
Hillbilly, how you doing?
Welcome, Jax.
I'm doing good.
Hey,
Jax.
Joy X, how you doing? Good to see you.
We're getting ready to wrap up over here, but we're going to kick it over to the MK premiere.
Did you get that link dropped or posted or anything?
I'm
like that?
getting there.
Working on it.
Don't rush him, Bill. He's an older gentleman.
That's a polite way of saying that he's just an old man.
He'll get around to it.
I thought I was clear about that. No, but I wouldn't be averse to doing this every once in a while. And it'll just happen naturally. One of us are doing a stream, and if you ask somebody to join, maybe they'll join. But it'd be good to, do this, as a planned kind of thing.
Right. I think so too. I'm just shocked I was on time. I was just sweet.
It was like, wait, I'm the only one here.
Like,
Did
it's a
JG and Bruce set me up?
Yeah. He's like, what's this? We'll get him back for being late all the time for his own live streams.
Oh, we could just individually troll each other when the other one's doing live stream.
It's your turn to go first next time. I'm going to advertise it everywhere. 12-hour stream.
No way.
Starting with JB.
No, but you see, my thing is that I would like to have like a co-host, and this is like the closest thing, that I could see that we could do.
Yeah.
I feel I work better when I work with people.
You don't have to carry the whole load, huh?
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, there's people who can just, talk forever and not say anything. I'm not one of those.
Right.
You got to know yourself.
Right.
The only time I'm good alone is if I have something to rant about. If I don't have something to rant about, then it is what it is.
Right.
Don't worry, MK. Bruce is putting that together. By tomorrow, I'll have that link dropped.
Yeah. We will put you out there. I'm sorry, guys. Somebody's messaging me, so I'm over here. So
no problem. I can babble. So let's see if we can get MK's premiere up to 10, 12 people.
yeah, you guys go over to MK. Hey, here's Hillbilly wanting to come up, and I didn't even. Hey, what's happening, Hillbilly?
Hello, you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah, what's happening?
Howdy, howdy.
Yep.
Yeah, how's everybody all doing?
Doing pretty good. We were about to get out of here, but thank you for popping up here for a minute anyways. We've been going for 12 hours. Joking. Almost 5, though.
Well, if you do it, 2 or 3 hours each of us, it is around 10, 12 hours.
How's Amazon going? Hey, Billy, you still at Amazon?
Oh, Bam, you going to be in the Philippines in February?
I don't. I like to be back in the Phils, but you just never know, man. I tell you what, when I land there, then I'll know. But I haven't bought a ticket yet.
I figured by February because the end of the contract for Amazon ends the 21st of January, so I figure be around the 3rd of February.
Is
They're
when
in
you
the
get
area.
over there? Yeah. You guys go. There's the premiere for MK. Her premiere is happening. You guys hit that
The
link.
link has been dropped on all 3 channels.
There it is, everybody. Did you drop it over here?
Yeah, I dropped it on your channel, on JG's channel, and on my channel. So it's been
I was
dropped.
gonna pin it, but I'm not seeing it.
It's down there. I mean, look.
See that?
Mhm.
There it is. Found it. Just takes me a minute. Lord. It's not letting me pin it for some reason. Oh, I'm not in the right. Not in the right screen. That's why I won't let me pin it. There.
That could be a problem.
Yeah.
There. Let me see. Unpin
Yeah,
this
JG
one.
would have to pin it on his, and I would have to pin it on mine. And in fact, I'll just go ahead and pin it on mine.
I don't even know how to pin something.
Well,
You hit the
go over
three
there
little
to the right, and you'll see those 3 dots, and you click on that. And when you click on it, it's going to come up, and you'll see go to channel. It'll say pin message or unpinned message if you've already got something pinned, and then down below that it says remove. So anyway, that's
well, when I go to yours, I see the 3 dots. But it's only giving me report and block options.
well, yeah,
It's
but you can only do it on your channel.
Yeah, you got to go to your YouTube,
Okay.
not in StreamYard.
Oh, you're welcome, MK.
Message.
Everybody, you guys go over to MK and enjoy her live stream. And this is being brought to you by Shooting Star JG. If you like her premiere, it was brought to you by Check Out the Rileys. If you don't, we got nothing to do with it.
And it was brought to you by Shooting Star.
Oh, gee, thanks.
All right, well, guys, I'm glad we did this, and I had fun. Thank you very much.
Certainly enjoyed it for sure. And yeah,
we'll look to do this from time to time.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. And try to get some more people involved. We can do up to 6 streams at once.
Yeah.
It's funny, but I would really like to keep it to no more than 4 or 5 at most.
Well, when the more streams you get going, the more confusion there might be, because if you're trying to keep up with, okay, what stream is that person in and all that, you might drive yourself crazy trying to keep up with it all, and I do good just keeping up with my own channel, much less anybody else's.
Yeah, well, my thing is, not nobody's trying, but a lot of times people will talk over each other. It sounds terrible.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right about that. But
some people are pros at that stuff too. Like you'd be like, can't even get nothing out.
Pick me.
Slow down. Yeah. Take a breath. Take a breath every once in a while. I'm trying to get it.
I mean, and when you start getting more than 4 people on the panel too, that's another issue.
Yeah. Can be. Yeah.
I've seen it get to where, because people will just simply, it's almost like mass confusion on the panel, because you got
like 3 or 4 people wanting to try to say something at the same time.
Mhm.
So there has to be a certain discipline going on there on the panel when
fill it up. And
Yeah, it's hard.
it is hard.
It's a skill.
It is.
Mhm.
And
So we got five people waiting over at MK's premiere.
Oh.
Let's get
All
it
right.
up.
All right, everybody. We'll
Okay.
see you guys over there. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill. Thank you,
All
Bruce.
right.
And no problem.
you,
Thank you guys
Dave.
for hanging out.
Enjoyed
We
it, guys.
appreciate it.
Thank
Have
you,
a good
Bam.
night or day.
And
Yeah,
yeah.
Billy, we'll see you next time. Thank you guys for all being in here and start jumping everybody off. I'll see you over at MK's. I'll be there in
All
2
right.
seconds.
Okay.
See ours
3
calling.
seconds. About 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Okay.
Thanks again, Bruce. Appreciate you.
All right. You're welcome, Bam.
No problem.
Take care, buddy.
You too.
All
Bye
right.
for now.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Check out the Rileys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Bye for now. I would play that video she plays, but I can't remember where it is.